Hello, going live because I don't know what else to do. Chill hops going on. Ooh, that's. I just want to relax. I want to color a little bit. I'm not sure how much I'm really gonna talk. So, but I want to color. Been working on stuff all day, and I don't know. It just seems like working is never. There's never a point where things are done, and it's aggravating. I'm trying not to wish my life away, but I am looking forward to um, the end of May or middle of May. So, last thing I did on here was I lined these with the Link um, sparkle pens or whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called. Um, I know the brand is Link. I just can't remember the. I got them right here. I don't know why I'm like. I could just look, right? This guy. What are they called? Link Shine. That's what they're called. So that's the last thing I did on here, and then I let it dry. I haven't touched it actually until like just before coming on, so it should be dry. It was left open like this, so nothing would transfer. I don't know that I'm going to work on this one today though, even though I opened this one up. Um, Not sure what I want to work on. I want to relax. That's my goal. So whatever it takes for me to do that is what I'm going to do. This guy's almost done. I need another purple or green. Just two greens on this one. That one's done. I don't know if I want to work on a new one or work on that one or work in a different book entirely, which might be the case. Um, hmm. It's kind of interesting how that transferred over because I didn't put my card. I didn't have my card in there, which is where is my card anyway? Here it is. Okay, 'cause I may need that. I don't know if I like these in back. I think better than something else that I did. I found my blank sketchbooks. I found some of them, and so I'm gonna I have one, two, three, four of them, and it's funny because they're all different brands, but that's okay. But I think they're all 9 by 12, which is the smallest really that I like to work is 9 by 12. This one is actually used. Um, Look, I don't know. I was slaving stuff in there. There's another one on another page too of these. Trying to figure out what that was. That was something that was growing in my yard that I liked. There's another piece of it in here. I saw it a little while ago when I was slipping through. I have sketches in here too that I'm not even sure. Like I don't know. I must have been working on some kind of idea for a painting or something. Books. Oh, there it is. There's that other one. There's the other one. I'm trying to remember what it was, because whatever it was something I really liked. Drawings in here. More abstract stuff. More abstract stuff. More abstract stuff. Always there. It's kind of a neat shape, these things. Anyway, all of them are this size. Some open at the top. Two of them, this one and another one open like this, and then the other two open up, have the spiral up at the top. So, I'll do that. I don't really know how my thing is here. So, yeah, so the next thing I'm going to do, actually, I don't know if I'll do it tonight or whenever, is plan what I'm going to work on, what I'm going to sketch next week. And my plan is, I guess I'll sketch and then just do a video about all my sketches for the week after that at some point. And I'll do a live where I just flip through my sketchbook. So, yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. So, do I want to work on this one? Or am I tired of it? Don't have that much to do on here. Sometimes I just feel like working on a different color. Something new. It's got a lot of things in there. And we had what colors in here? No, I'm really feeling like using red lately. I'm not sure why. Didn't I start something in here and start it with red? I felt like I did. Maybe I almost did and then I didn't. That might be what happened. I think I almost went in on this one with pencil and then I stopped myself. One thing I could do is try using the colors in here. Maybe. I don't know. I don't sound too committed to anything, do I? That's probably because I'm not. Although, I don't know. I do like the idea of that. But I'm not sure. Let's see. See if I can get them out and not make a mess. That's the goal. Because I have all the chords, the keyboard strange thing that keeps happening. So I have the cords for connecting things and whatever. They're just all draped over near my books, because it seems as though my keyboard will decide to work when it wants to, and then each one, and then when one doesn't work, then I got to switch over to another one. I don't know why that's happening, but it is. And so I'm just keeping cords on hand for when I got to switch. And this is why I didn't really want to use the colors, because there's nowhere to put them. Wait. Okay, I have to put them up there, because they don't fit underneath my monitor. So we gotta go there. Looks like I can fit them in that corner, but I doubt it. Okay. So we're going to use colors in here. I have a few that are already out that I want to put back. I don't think any of these are. Yeah, because I didn't really like how the Starjoy Golds worked in here. I did like how the Blicks worked in here. And you might be asking, well, why don't you use the Blicks? I don't know, because I've been using them for like a week, and I don't want to anymore. Is why. Um, let's see. Just in case friends want to join. I'm going to share. And let's see. Yeah, this break turned out to be a big tech time. Everything I did seemed to do with tech, which is not a bad thing, but that's still kind of like work. Takes a lot of thinking. Oh, the music stopped. How dare you? That ain't right. Restream's gonna be evil with me again. All else fails, I'll go back to Mind Amend. I'm gonna keep the stream going. Just sticking all my Starjoy golds into a rubber band so I can put them back where they belong. So doing a little straightening up before I start breaking out with a new set. Let's get these out of the way. Because I didn't plan on coming on. Do I ever really plan? I don't think I ever really plan coming on. I just do it, kind of. Okay. There's something else here. So yeah, I had my orthodontist appointment yesterday. Oh, if I sound like I'm talking different, then yeah, it's because of my orthodontist appointment yesterday. Um, I didn't get rubber bands. I didn't have to do rubber bands, but they did. They put a bunch of extra stuff in my mouth. Um, Part of what they put in my mouth was to help me to be able to eat, because this time I really have not been able to eat. Um, I don't know, and it was like, I don't know. It's like my teeth had shifted, and actually they've kind of like it's because they're straightening up. That's what they're doing, and like moving in together. But then they're also they said to me, they said it's like my teeth, my top teeth have shifted like to the, what is it? Did they say to the left or the right? One or the other. I can't remember which, but I can tell like something's happened. And then with that and them being more together, which is good, um, I don't know, it's just changed my bite. And then I don't know, it's just a whole lot of weird stuff happening at once in there. And it's partly good, but part of it is also what is making it difficult for me to eat. Because to make my teeth, because of that shift, my teeth aren't meeting, but the teeth as a whole, like where they are, they're together. So then they're straightening up. Well, that part is good, but the fact that they've shifted in that process is the thing that they're working on correcting and making sure it doesn't happen more next. So I have to go back in like May 1st, May 2nd. So that's like what, like is that 6 weeks or something like that? So that they can see if what they did Thursday will is working to correct that the bad shifting, but keep the straightening. I don't know, that's my description of what they did. I'm not an orthodontist, so I can't tell you, but I can tell my teeth are definitely They are straighter. Like, I mean, straighter, like, I didn't realize where they really weren't straight before, to be honest, because they really are. They're, like, straight. Um, and they also told me something I didn't know. I had a tooth in the back that actually was, what do they call it? Whatever it was like turned around or shifted. Like, I don't know. It was turned inward or something, and I can't tell because it's like one of those in back or whatever. So I don't know, and it's still there. There's still that hunk of tooth there, but they said that it was turned some kind of weird way, and they're still trying to get that to finish turning. So, um, that's another thing that they did something for that to happen. That also is the same side where the wire's always poking me. And they tried to do something so that that wouldn't poke me anymore. And it seemed like they fixed it, and I think it is better, but it is still poking me because, like, I just realized just a little while ago when I went to get a ginger ale that I pulled my cheek out, and the wire came out of my cheek. So it was like in there, and it was comfortable, and just, I don't know, very strange. Anyhow, too much tooth talk. Let's pick some colors. So I also have, I mean, more tooth talk though. I also have these kind of, I have like this kind of like rubber tubing, thin rubber tubing that they have over part of the wire so that it doesn't irritate um, the inside of my, lips and cheek, or lips and, I don't know, that part, bottom part of your chin, above your chin, the inside of your mouth, above your chin. Yeah, so they have some rubber stuff there so that doesn't irritate that. Um, because they had to put more prominent brackets on my teeth. And they saw what it did the first time they had them on, so they're like, "Well, we don't want to do that to you again." And I was like, "Thank you." Um, so I have like rubber bumpers, and then they put some other stuff on there. They put permanent wax on one side of my back teeth so that the um, wire wouldn't mess with that cheek either. So, like, I mean, they really, and then they put more. I don't know. I think they put more permanent wax. I think in another place. They put something in another place. I mean, they just really loaded me up with all this other kind of stuff because I told them that I really hadn't been able to eat since my last appointment. It's like I kind of haven't been eating. Well, I haven't been eating right at all. And if I've been eating anything, it's been gelato, or I still manage to eat bagels. Um, Gelato, bagels. I made some chili where I had it like everything in it was like pureed to death, um, or almost pureed, just chopped up really fine. And this is a pretty color. Let's try that. Um, yeah, and my iron has been low because I can't eat meat because I can't do that kind of chewing. Nah, it's just been irritating all the way around. Eating has been irritating. So we'll see if what they've done will help me do better with that. But I'm taking iron supplements now because of it. There's some pretty colors in here that I really want to use. Like, there's like these. They're so pretty. Oops. Looks like it has something in here that already has a kind of pink. Oh, I got company. How come I didn't hear that? Okay, so this is kind of using it. I don't really want to do a repeat. Let me let my friend up here. Oh, excuse me. Hello.
Hey, how do I sound?
You sound good.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
hear
I've been
noise.
here.
I didn't even realize it. I didn't hear it. I usually hear like a bloop or
It's
something like
okay because I like listening to you ramble on in the beginning of your videos. I think it's so cute.
Oh my god, I ramble. It's really
And I
sad.
no, but I wanted to know about your I mean not ramble, but just speak about in the beginning because I wanted to know about the braces. So I know if I'd have came on, I would have interrupted you. So I'm just glad you just flowed with it. I didn't mean ramble.
Yeah,
That sounds rude.
I
You know what I
do
mean?
ramble though. No, I do ramble though. That's the thing.
Oh well, no, I didn't mean it like that because I say I get on here and ramble for a little bit, then I drop the link or something like that. So it definitely wasn't. I'm trying to be sensitive about the words I use. People say I'm so mean, but I'm
I
not
don't take
mean.
offense. Yeah, I don't take offense to that.
Okay, good, because child, I be rambling with the best of everybody. So I'm glad that you, yeah, because I was going to type in the chat, take some supplements, iron, and then you already mentioned that you were taking those, so that's good.
Yeah. So, because I think it's actually been affecting my hair too. Now that I think about it, when I thought back, it's like maybe that's why my hair is acting weird too. Is because like I'm not really eating right.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yes,
that's good that you still do the chili and then puree, some of the stuff, but leave it a little bit, with something. Because
yeah,
I think you still want to have some movement and some kind of something while you got those in there. So
yeah.
you know what I mean. But yeah, your body needs the protein, so that's good.
Yeah. Plus, they say that it actually like kind of helps if you chew. It helps the like with the development of
Yeah,
the calcium and stuff in your teeth, the root stuff, building more bone. So
yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I didn't know it
yeah,
was. Yeah.
so chewing actually helps it. But I can't
Mm-hmm.
really chew because of the freaking wires and crap. So
No
uh,
more wire hangers.
yeah, so they really loaded me up with all kinds of stuff. Well, here we just got this, and let's put this in there. So they had the permanent wax, and they put it in a few places. And I told them like because of my teeth straightening up and with the brackets, the position of them kind of like moving out a little bit at the top, that my lip has been getting caught, and my inner lip has been getting caught on it. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so they put some stuff there, like, oh, let's put this there. They were really hooking me up all over the place. It was pretty funny,
Mm-hmm.
and they were trying to ask. They were it was funny. They were asking me to chew the main guy, the doctor dude was asking me, he goes, well, chew like you normally chew. And I looked at him and I says, I haven't been chewing. Everything's pureed. This is like, chew.
Yeah.
So I said,
Yeah.
I can try. I says, but even when I would look in the mirror and try and figure out where's my normal bite, I told him, I says, I had a hard time trying to figure it out. I says,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not that I'm trying to be difficult, is that I really don't know how I normally chew. It's pretty funny. Anyway, I had them laughing. We were all laughing.
Yeah.
But oh, this has a dent in it. I don't know if you can see that. There's a
Yeah, I
dent.
see it. I see it. I got some pencils like that. I guess it's just when the machine, the manufacturing machine does that to it. Yeah. That one, like the quality control person probably sneezed when that one came down the aisle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what my ChromaFlow had. I was trying to describe it, but I didn't know how to describe it. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's yeah. So you can tell it happened when they were processing it and everything.
Yeah. I love these colors. Okay, I don't even know how I'm putting them back. I don't think it's in order though. Oh well.
Which one? Which pencils are those?
The colors.
I thought they were. Yeah, I need to pull mine out. So
Wait, oh, I do. Maybe I do have them in order. I can't remember the story on these guys.
you put them in their case in the order of what was on that sheet. I thought.
Yeah.
I don't
Two.
know if you, because I don't think you did it in the order of the trays. I think you did it in the order of the sheet. No, but I don't know. I really,
Oh,
I
I don't remember.
I can't remember either because it was 300 of them daggone things. Oh my goodness.
But I don't know how I'm gonna. Mm.
Well, I ordered another sheet that had them in color order, and so that's what took me so long with doing mine. So yeah.
Uh,
I stopped that sheet that they gave us. And
Mhm.
I think, oh yeah, you did continue with the sheet that they gave us.
Yeah, I did, and
Yes, you did. And I started it, but then I stopped. Let me make sure. Not that it's a big deal, but conversation content. Hold on, where's my notebook? Okay, this is the scene. This is the scene of the crime. I got Your Honor. I have Here's the receipts. Everybody say receipts.
yeah, really. Word of the day: receipts.
It's so stupid.
It is.
Okay, so this was the sheet. These where there was like multiple. These are the sheets that came with the pencils that we got, and we were both doing them together for a minute. And then I said F that because the color order was crazy. It's not because they added the extra numbers in the back. Remember, I had a
Yeah,
whole big old explanation.
I was trying to
Yeah,
figure
the
this.
yeah. So I didn't like this. So I went ahead and got the I purchased the download of this person called a tailored image, and
Mhm.
these are actually in color order. In color order, but she leaves the metallics separate. Okay, color order here, here, and she stops at the black, and then all of the metallics are in one thing, and then she goes down to, or he, I don't know, to the fluorescent. Those fluorescent ones will really mess you up. You pull something out like that, you thinking you color one color, fluorescents will be like, mm-mm.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I have them in my case. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know all it takes is a look, but I hate. See, I hate this part. I just want to look at the color and color. I don't. I'm just like not like. I don't know. Not about being organized with this.
Well, that's the part I was, because I was really trying to be, like logical with it for me, but I just know how I am and how I just don't like to do certain things. And it took a lot for me to even swatch, because I don't really like swatching, but now I'm liking it. I'm learning to like it.
Yeah, I no. Because even see, I'm getting confused just looking at this. When I got my pencils out, I'm like, the fuck.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this whole thing.
This doesn't make me happy at all.
No, this is stressful for me. Now it's pretty to look at. Like I got to the blues. I think I just got to whatever, and then I said, you know what, F this. So I don't think I did half of them. But this whole thing on the one sheet, it works a lot better. And then I have them in the case in the same order.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't used them yet, but I did the same thing with the Prismacolors, and then the Castle Arts come already numbered in color order.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the Starjo Gold, which I know you love, they came in that whole three pencil combo thing that everybody got mad about. So I
Mm-hmm.
did sketch them in. I think I sketched them in the correct order because I bought a sheet for somebody that had done that to put them in the right color order and stuff like that. I
Mm-hmm.
see the benefit of color order, but sometimes I'm like, I don't give a f.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not there where I
Yeah,
care.
it takes a minute. It takes a minute. But do I? Oh, I was gonna. I have. Never mind. I got your email right.
Huh?
I have your email.
Yeah, I think you do. I think.
I don't think I got. I got you on Instagram, so I can send you a message through that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this makes a lot more sense because then I can just, both of them are in the same order. I can put them back faster, and it's
Mm-hmm.
all on one sheet. What is that? Why is this wet? Oh
I might
Lord.
try and keep this set in order as
And
opposed
sometimes you
to
probably don't even need to. You can just work it how you want to.
one.
Pull out
Um,
your faves and put them back any kind of way. But don't stress out about it though.
yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to be stressing out over it, and so.
That's 300 pencils. Oh my God, that's double the stress level because most pencil sets are what, 120?
Mhm.
Three times. No, man, we don't need that.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. So you picked all those, are those all those colors that you picked in the beginning, those pencils, are those the ones you're going to use for this design?
I don't think so. I looked at them together and I was like, what am I doing? Yeah, they look pretty in there, but like, I don't think I don't know. Yeah, I can't plan like that. See, even that one little attempt was like, no, what am I doing? And
Hmm.
I just don't work that way. It's like, oh,
I think I'm going to get I don't know if I want to get it online. If I get it online, I just have to do it on my phone, and that's fine. Then I don't have to store anything. The
mhm,
color cube or whatever. And I know they have the free palettes,
mhm,
but it just seems a lot to do the free palettes because then they want to update. It just messes up my phone. So I'd rather buy apps and just keep them.
mhm.
So I might do that app for the color cube, just one of them. I'm not going to do both, but I don't know. The
I
free ones are nice, but
wonder if I can show the, or do you have to pay to have that capability to add that to show a window from the.
do you have
It
I can't
says
remember
you
what
have to
those.
share a screen on
Yeah,
here.
it does. Share screen is it. So all you have to do is open up another tab. Make sure it's a tab that you don't show no personal information up there. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, let me see. Chrome
And
tab.
then you could just click on the share screen and we can see what you're talking about.
Okay, so let's see. Um,
But be careful. You know how I always want people to be careful.
select the tab. Oh, okay, here we go. Not that one. What are you doing? Oh, is that what that is? Let's see. So I can show you that thing that but why is it showing? Do I have to open it in another thing?
Yeah. And then when you share a screen, it'll open up a box and then you pick which screen you want to show. If that makes any sense, yeah.
That makes sense. Is that? Oh, I see what it's doing.
You
Just
can
show.
share a screen or you can share a file. Okay, there. Make sure there's nothing personal. Okay, I don't see nothing
It's
personal.
showing. That's weird because I have a. I opened up another window of Chrome,
hmm
but it's just showing this window of Chrome instead of that one.
So then for the other window, you can maximize that window and then close any other tabs in that window, and you can use that one and just click on that if you want to, but you can still do it in this window that you have open that you're vlogging from. You just have to do a new tab.
Oh, I
But you
see.
can you can
That.
look at it before you share it. It'll let you see what you're doing before you share it. So don't be nervous about that.
Can you see it now? Can you see a?
Hmm.
Can you see a window now?
I can't see a window
Oh,
yet.
I gotta make it bigger. That's what I gotta do. Oops. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I see that. Let me make sure there's nothing personal. Okay, I don't see anything personal. Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna show the site that. Yeah. Can you see? Can I refreeze a turkey after brining? Guess what I'm doing. Cool.
But there's another way to do it, and I'll do a video to show you how to do it so that you'll be safe. And
Oh,
it'll be a lot easier because I see what you're doing, and this is you can do it this way too, but there's another way. I'll show you another day when I feel like showing somebody something.
okay. Okay. Let me take this off for a bit because I think I gotta sign in. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's the part that I get real nervous about and stuff like that. So I'll try if I have some time this weekend. I'll do a video on that because I know a lot of people want to share stuff and go, especially when we were talking about that book. I wanted to do it, but I like to get it set up first. I should have got it set up about that book. I can't wait for that daggone book to come out. Oh, oh yeah, I saw this.
Yeah, I'm actually going to use this to figure out my colors for this. And I may not use the same colors, but it kind of gives me an idea. So, let me see. Let me remember how to do this. Make a palette. Start the generator. Actually, I wanted that color. Can I use that one? I wonder if it'll let me do that.
Oh yeah, I got this one on my phone. I already have it set up.
Did it? Oh, no, not that one. I wonder if I can click fast enough.
But the thing is, I wanted stuff in my hand. I don't know why that's weird. But I got enough tablets and phones, so I don't have to be needing to hold it in my hand. Then I don't have to worry about storing it.
I
I
want this
love this.
one. I want this one that one that has that. Did I get it? Did I get it? No, I didn't. Oh well. Let's see if I can. Okay, so press the space bar to generate color palettes. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay,
And
now
then
there's
you can pick a color and then it'll, because I was playing with it, while I was doing some things. Like you can pick one of the colors out of here and then it can create a palette based on that color.
yeah,
Or, yeah, you can click two or three colors and the base palette off of those two. It'll add the other three
yeah. So I
or two.
just locked this one so that
It's
it'll,
nice.
and then I'm hoping it'll. That's what it does, and then I'm gonna press it again so it'll change my other colors.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's giving me like, oh, this bunch, which is kind of pretty.
It is pretty.
And then like you can do a screen shot of it.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a print screen and then copy it into something, and then or it captures. Actually, print screen now actually captures it and saves it for you automatically now, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, so you can do that and then go from that for your palette. I like this. I think I have these colors.
Yeah, you got those colors. Yeah.
Let's see.
You
I
got
got
those colors even in your any set that you have, even if you have a set of 72, you got those colors.
gotta make
And
sure
that,
that the neon.
yeah. Oh, except for the neon. Yeah, the neon be oh, and you got them in your definitely in your 120 sets. And
250. Yeah, this is where's okay 250. Tangerine. Okay, it's not the neon. I don't think.
no, it doesn't look neon to me. All of those looks I don't know what else to call them, matte or
And we got a dark
regular.
coral. I don't know if. Oh, this is kind of. I feel like I'm gonna need something kind of out of that. Oh, you can see now I'm gonna just start pulling out pencils willy nilly. This is what happens with me. I see colors like, ooh, use this. Ooh, use that. And then color. A whole lot of color.
Well, you have to do that. That's how you get better with color matching and limiting your palette and all that. You got to do it, and then have a little piece of paper on the side and just kind of swatch them to see if they match and stuff. So it's just going to be a necessary evil, Miss Linda.
Yeah, I'll try not to flip out.
Right, yeah. So calm down. We all gotta go through this. Listen to me. I'm horrible. How am I calming your ass down and I'm gonna be all we gotta get to oh no, the lilac. That's how I'm gonna be. So I'm trying to give you advice and I'm gonna need to take it. The pot calling the kettle.
I don't know if that's exactly the blue I want. Blue broke. Pencil broke.
Ooh, I pressed the Amazon button.
Okay,
When
let
is your stuff coming?
which oh that I got a notice today that it's prepared to ship, but it hasn't been shipped yet.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do a print screen here of this. And oh shoot, I forgot on this one. I can't tell how to. Will it do it? No. This keyboard is weird. Wonder if it'll let me. Man, I can't remember how to print screen on here.
So I'm gonna have some stuff tomorrow. And maybe some stuff on Sunday. It's not a whole lot. It's not a whole lot, y'all. But it's my monthly supplies. I need my monthly fix. I'm
Sure.
trying to make it feel like I got an addiction. I need it.
Hmm.
Huh.
Oh, I
Let's
can
see.
save it. I forgot. I'm gonna save it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save it as Serenity page. Page one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Serenity seven. If I can spell it right. Where is it? Seven. And
I have a whole art of I have a my I'm trying to set up my directory and this is what I've been doing, but I haven't really said it. Setting up my directory so that I can get things automatically saved where I want them to. So I already
mhm,
have my coloring book download one, then I have my coloring supplies, the swatches, then I have them listed by artist in the directory, the folder, and then I have the artist, and then I have each what they do, um what I have. I don't know, I've been trying to break it down like that because I used to do that kind of stuff, when I was working, like real working.
mhm.
um so I was like, well, I'm not going to lose that skill, so I started doing it. But I used to always call the IT guy to do it for me because I was like, I was so sick of it. But I don't have no IT people anymore. They probably was
Yeah,
sick of my ass anyway. Yeah, she keep asking us to do all this extra stuff, but if we're coming to the age where everything has to be on the computer or in the sky or on some server or wherever, we gotta all get to the same on the same beat. What did I?
right.
Okay, yeah, I added. Oh, I got one, two, three, four. I got four things coming. Three tomorrow, and oh no, all four. I'm going to be here tomorrow. Well, allegedly. Tomorrow night by 10 o'clock. Look how they put on there. Tomorrow by 10 p.m.
That's kind of this is afflicted. This pencil.
What are you doing? What is
I
it?
just sharpen it now, and it's like all like,
Oh,
huh?
I hate when they do that. Right, and you keep sharpening and it doesn't. That means that pencil wasn't set right or it fell on the floor. Not saying that you did it, but yeah, I hate when I get pencils like that.
Okay, that's a little better now.
Or the ones that they leave the wood up at the top and you keep sharpening and sharpening it, but the wood is like all over half of the point. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's not centered and you really can't do anything with it. You just have to work with it. I have taken like sliced a piece of wood off of the point, but
Mm-hmm.
then it's going to break. So I hate
Yeah,
I hate that. Yeah.
that was weird.
Yeah, always get a couple of those.
Look at how circly this is.
You know
Not.
what? That picture I was looking at, that picture on your thumbnail,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like it's some birds or a bug. I was trying to figure. I know it's just some geometrical design, but
Mm-hmm.
I see on the left side, right there where you move them, I see some kind of weird bug creature.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that it's not that. It's just some designs, but it's very detailed, and I like that because I like when you look at something you don't know what the hell it. But
Yeah, that's one reason why I kind of like. I think that's why I like drawing geometric
hmm
or drawing um abstract things is because you find real things out of it.
I see fish. I see a dragon's tail. I see some type of bug. I see definitely the sun or the moon, which you're coloring now. I see a bird. I see a chicken. I'm gonna say a chicken. And then I see ostrich,
Mm-hmm.
all within that one picture. It just depends on where you look at, where you look.
I see like a bunch of
Yep.
that plant from Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh yeah. Feed me, Seymour, feed me. That movie was really funny. When I first saw it when it came on, the way that it was staged, like the 60s or the 50s, I was like, oh, Lord. But that plant was so freaking hilarious. I was looking at my plants side eye because I had a whole lot of plants during that time. I was like, if any, and I had a Venus flytrap too. I said, if any of y'all plants get on here and start talking to me, but the plant had planned a whole murder and robbery. Just wanted- he was like the he was like the whisperer. Like he was, I'm hungry, feed me. I want more. I'm like, what? Hannibal Lecter of the plants.
Yep. Gonna leave that one like that. I think the color will there.
Oh, I'm supposed to be coloring too. Oh, I'm looking at you getting hypnotized
Hypnotized by the.
just by watching. You know how you just watch something enough, you just get hypnotized.
Oh.
Now I had got this daggone matchbook thing, August. July, 2022. So this probably might be the first book that I will be completing. So I've been going through since I got the markers. Been going through like these are all finished. So hold on. I think I got like 6 pages that are not completed, and most of them were whips.
Mhm.
But since I got markers and different watercolors and stuff, I was able to whip through a lot of these. Okay, so I'm right here. So then I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 pages, and I'll have 7 pages, and I'll have a completed book.
Wow.
And 5 of them are whips.
Mhm.
So
Oh wow.
yeah, yeah. I know it's a cute little book. I think this book has. I wrote it in the back. It has 34 pages.
Mhm.
Um, and actually, this number is different. So now I have seven. Okay, I can't write. My hand is too in too much pain. So I have 7 left. So I can do some. Yeah. And so this was the first book I saw by him, but this is not the first book in his series. So I was going to go ahead after I completed this one, go ahead and order the next one
Mhm.
and do it like that. But I really, this is definitely just for markers because I can't, I don't. This is the Amazon paper, and I really hate it. It's like,
Oh.
yeah, it's crappy paper. I don't. I mean, it's just cute because of the series and everything, but
Yeah.
mm-mm.
The illustrations are really cute.
Yeah. So he has another book, another series, and it's called Anna something, and he's charging $12 for it. And in the verbiage of the description of the book, why he's charging almost double, because you can really get these for like $5 or $6.
Mhm.
I think he's trying to up his prices so that he can be in a league of the other artists and things. Like he probably did lowball himself by settling for cheap Amazon paper, because people with this cuteness of his drawings, he could have came in with the better quality Amazon paper. This is the cheapest of the cheap. So now you got people expecting all your books to be $6 or $7. So anyway,
Yeah.
he's got another series, and I had it in my cart, and then I went to the YouTube and looked at some reviews. It's the same paper.
Oh
Let me tell you,
no.
let me tell you what they did. They printed the paper on they ink like some texture on something. So the paper is the same. It's the same paper, but it's got a inked like it's a texture on it.
That's like how people used to try to pass a counterfeit bill.
The what?
I'm telling too much.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how
Then
people
don't
used to
you can
try
type
and
it if you
create.
want to.
That's how people used to try to create a counterfeit bill. That's how you could tell that they were trying to
Oh yeah,
get.
the counterfeit bill. That's
Yeah, they
exactly
would
what
try
they did.
to write things into the paper because the paper is special paper.
Yep, that's
That's on
exact.
lock and key.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that just like the counterfeit bills. So
Mm-hmm.
this one lady that I watch, and I liked the fact that she was being very frank, and she was like, you're and but the review of it is like, oh, it's a new series, and the paper quality is he didn't say that it was higher grade paper quality, but he said something like the paper quality has a textured look. And see, you could take that both ways.
Oh,
You can either
text.
like one way, like, oh, it's better papers because it's textured, but no, it's copied to be it's copied on paper that's copied to be textured.
I wonder if he was in on the.
I think
He
so.
knew that. Oh, okay, like then I wouldn't buy any of his books if that's the.
Right. And so I quickly went ahead and took the book out of my cart because you know what? Don't lowball your artwork. Now, the pictures in that book are adorable. They
Mhm.
are. I want the series. I want it. But I think I don't want to just get it because, and then I can get it and then copy it on paper, better paper. But why double the price if and the only thing that's different in the book, he has like a colorful page. The first page, it's got printed color. It's some kind of printed page, and then
Mhm.
the last page is colored. Last page and a half or whatever is colored.
Hmm.
That's it. It's the same Amazon paper. So I feel like you're trying to really like, oh, let's just do a little bit more, but make it a little bit different so we could charge double the price. You ain't gonna take me. Mm-mm.
He's gonna have to do the right little bit more.
Right. Oh, and it has less pages than a lot of the other artists that do these books. It has less pages too. Mm-mm.
No.
So I took it out of my cart. I really did want it. If he has a free page or a page that I can buy, I'll do that. But I can't justify or even trying to get hyped over something that's not good quality to even talk about it on my channel. I'm like, yeah, this is a good book to get, and I don't want to be on here talking about it's a piece of crap. I'm a When I do talk about it, I'm going to put the link to the other lady who talked about it because she said
Mhm.
everything that I would have said. Let her get the heat. I ain't getting.
Right.
Brian, you need to just suck it up, okay? For at least for your first one, suck it up. Get some better quality paper. Do like the Hampton. Hampton got one of his books in hardcover. I think I'm not gonna tell you if I'm getting it tomorrow,
Yes,
but
yeah. Is his paper
because
better?
no, his paper is a cheap paper too. But what he did was he gave you double pages and then he switched it
Okay.
up. But now he has a hard copy of a
No,
book,
that the
but he
answer.
only has one set of the. So it looked like he went in there and thought about it. How can I do this and get the people what they want? So he's got a hard copy book, which we love hard copies. It's only one set of the prints in there, and I think the paper quality is better. Well, it has to be because it's hard copy. Why would you hard copy Amazon paper?
I think you know what I had. Maybe I put it away that Hampson book because I started to color in it
Uh-huh.
to use markers, and I think you saw when I was doing like the face page or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I don't really like the paper.
I have the ocean one. Let me see. And I think I'm just gonna like take the page out and I'm just gonna put a whole bunch of books in a box and just tell anybody want to buy it, you can buy it. Just with like shipping and maybe a little bit more. Yeah, this one because I'm not gonna, and I don't feel like copying pages that I want to color. And then where I'm gonna put those on? Now I gotta have a whole section of books that I've copied to color, and then I
Mhm.
got this. It's just like I don't. It's not working for my feng shui type of thing.
Yeah,
So this book, and it's so cute. I do like it. I wish it was hardcover with one thing. Only page I colored. I try to do as a color along with Miss Lucy. Is this page, and I don't. That don't even look right. It just. Mm-mm. So, I did that page. Tell me, because I really like it, but this paper is so freaking horrible.
yeah, that sucks.
You know. So I need the all artists out here. Amazon paper, and you got two copies of it, so I can really literally cut this book in half and send it the other half to somebody so they can. do it. But that'd be wrong. I'd be like, yeah. I know it would be something I do. It's my book. I can do what I want to do with it, but it just, like, why? Like, he got it now because his new book is hard copy. It's only like 28 pages or something like that. I don't know how many pages. And it's sticker paper. So he's coming in there like, 'cause they all want like Hannah Carlson and Johanna Basford and Kirby money, but you can't give us cheap shit. We're going to call you out.
You have to give us Hannah Carlson, Kirby, Maria Troll quality.
Yeah. Because these pictures are so freaking beautiful. Everything he had, I don't see like one that is not. Well, some of the items I wouldn't want to color, but these things, like, this is so fucking stinking cute. But it's just, it's this Amazon paper, and it just sucks. So yeah, so there's a second set of pages begins here, and the thing about here's his second set is just the second set. Is it light or darker? Hold on. Some of the artists make it. Nope, it's the same. It's not even grayscale. It's like he didn't even give us the light grayscale and the dark grayscale. He gave us the same thing, but it wasn't that much. I think the hard copy, I think, is still reasonably priced. The paperback of his new book, I think it's Key Lock or Lock Key or something, is I think it's, I don't know, it's less than $10, and then the one with the hard copy is maybe 15. See, that price jump I can understand. That's, you're getting better quality. So how do we tell these people this, Linda?
I don't know.
I ain't gonna tell them nothing because I'm just gonna let them figure it out on their own. This is be like this is a real conversation.
I'm not gonna buy. I'm really like now with paper. Now that I know, it's like I can. It's a thing for me now. I know what I like coloring on, and I know what I don't like coloring on.
Right. And even if you use good products or different products, the products don't even like the paper. So
Right.
whatever you color in is not going to even be really how you want it to be and how you visualize it because of the paper. Well, yeah.
Yep.
I would love to color this page like this. Let me see. Oh, here it is. I open it right up to it. Oh no, is it? Yeah, it is. No, you know what? This cover has a little bit of all of his pages put together. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, he's very, very talented, and I'm glad he got the message. So, Morgan O'Brien, I need you to get it two and together, okay? At least his books could be like Lulu Mail books. Lulu Mail paper is good, except for when the watercolor, you put the water on there and get some dots, but then they disappear. But this book has Amazon paper. But the reason why we are more accepting of not Lulu Mail, Morgan Bryan, no, Lulu Mail. Okay, that's Amazon. The more reason why we're accepting of Lulu Mail because she don't have the cheap paper. Hold on. Lulu got the same. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lulu got the same size book, but she got cardstock paper. You can hear that even flipping through it. You can hear that paper.
Yeah. Wow.
So they could have even made the book the same size and gave us good paper.
That would be nice.
Uh huh.
It makes it more archival, like something that you can actually keep and give to somebody or pass down. Especially because he has the story to his.
Yeah, it's a whole story.
That it seems to me he would want to make it something to keep.
I think it's like 10 of them. 10 in the whole thing. And in the one that I was talking about with the better paper, he has the character with Matchbox in the design, in the pages. He has the character coloring or drawing Matchbox on the easel.
Hmm.
So he's created a whole series, and now you trying to pimp us out with some pages that were Xerox.
Trying to figure
You know what I'm trying to say.
I know. Maybe you know what he could do?
What?
Create a big compilation book, just like Hannah Carlson does. Kind
Mm-hmm.
of people's favorite designs or whatever, and
Oh yeah,
put that on special paper. Make it
yeah.
hardcover. Make it double or triple the size of the other ones. Excuse me, and charge you know charge the money for that.
But the only downside is, and the blessing, and why a lot of people like this book, because this book is an alcohol friendly book. Because it's like looking at the back of the pages where the alcohol went through is a blessing. Like a lot of people like that. A lot of people that use markers like that.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, you can almost see designs on the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
So unlike Miss Lulu with her cardstock and stuff, you would have to definitely put some base down, and nobody really has time for that. But her designs are on both sides of the paper.
Well, you know what? He needs to make it one-sided. The
Right.
competition book. That's
Exactly.
payback for what he did with those $12 books on Amazon.
Right. Right.
He owes us for that.
I know. See, okay, I done broke it down already. So Morgan, go ahead and send me and Miss Linda for consultation fees. Send us whatever new book you get ready to come out with that you got off of our ideals. Okay, we'll buy it. We'll promote it. Well, I will. Miss Linda might not. She's kind of picky what she likes to color, so I don't know. She might not want. She know. We just got her into color some pages, so we're not gonna push her too hard.
Not too hard.
Not too hard. A little light, light. Oh my God, it was a mess over there. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. You
Did
know
you
what?
did you watch King Roman's live?
I don't watch him.
Oh my gosh, you have to. It was good.
Okay, I gotta watch it.
It was
Okay.
good. I watched the entire thing. It was good. Because I didn't know half of what was going on. Because I just haven't. I don't watch certain people that normally I used to watch. I don't watch when they have them crazy people up there. And
Yeah, I
most,
can't stand the crazy
and it
folk.
seems like those crazy people have been up there a lot. So I just haven't been watching.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I didn't know all what was going on this week, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Now, did you want to get some clarification or anything that light that we could discuss, or you good?
Yeah, I know all I want to know about it.
Okay, good. That's fine. Because I'm glad because there's some missing holes. But when I come on my live, whenever, probably, what time is it now? I don't think tonight because I'm kind of tired. If I do, it'll be like I'll go to sleep for like 4 or 5 hours, then I'll wake up, talk shit. So maybe I'll get fill some holes up. But
A lot of foolishness.
it was. I was like, why? I was like, and then you know what? A lot of it is stuff that I already see. You know how you can see something get ready to come down the road, and you be like, that's getting ready to come down the road. But
Hmm.
nobody wants to listen to you. Nobody, they think you all this and that. You ain't know what you're talking about. And sure enough, there is that coming down the road. It's
Yep.
like,
Yep.
so I just kind of like just keep it like that. But that's in life. I know I do things that people, my elders or friends and family, like, girl, don't do that. That's not going to happen. And I do it anyway. And sure enough, what they told me
Hmm. See, I was
happened.
one of those. I listened. I
Yeah.
did. I figured, unless the person, the adult that was telling me seemed like they were full of crap
Mm-hmm.
and other things,
Yeah.
if they were like that, it's like, nah, I don't know about you. But if it
Mm.
was somebody else that, I knew had common sense, I would listen. And so, well, there's no, if they made the mistake already, I ain't going out there to do it. Let me
Well,
find out
I
what
used
to do.
I
So
use a discernment. I mean, I do, like you say, I analyze who is this delivering this message to me, and what state are they in while they're delivering it to me.
yeah, and
Have
that's like the same thing I do on here too.
Yeah, have they experienced what they're telling me to do? Or is this a do as I say and not as I do? I mean, there's a lot of things that I have to look at before I really want to either follow or just ignore what they're saying.
Right.
And I can do it instantaneously. I really, but you know, it's just weird on here. And then being a content creator that is a little bit more verbal than others, I still have to kind of like say why I'm saying this and that because you get labeled being a flip flop. You know what? I think that's so funny. People always they used to say that all the time about me. I guess they still do. I don't know. I don't really care. But I just look at everything. I need to see the whole picture, and there are certain
Yeah.
pieces missing. So I can't totally give you an answer until I figure out everything. People say, "What do you think about such and such?" I was like, I know about what this part and that part, but I can't give you a real answer."
Yeah, and that's the thing, like with like why like there's people that you watch that I don't that you have watched that I didn't like, and there's people that I watch that you don't like, and it's like so what? Because
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because one, there's certain reasons times a day when certain people are on and they see certain things that the other person doesn't,
Yeah,
and
that
that
that is true.
happens across YouTube, which is why I'm always like, you can't tell somebody who they can and can't watch because you don't know what they see of the person that they do watch.
That is so true.
Maybe they only see that person when they're doing things that are entertaining. Maybe they have no idea of any of the people that they're talking about, so it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of reasons, and then you have to go by your own sense and your own discernment. You don't want to just do something because somebody else said, "Oh, don't watch that person because whatever, whatever." People do have to see for themselves. They do
Well,
have to experience for themselves, and their experience with certain people may be different from mine. So it's like people watch who you gonna watch. Like, I don't know, not anything on
well,
me.
if I felt like that, and if most people felt like that about me, they wouldn't watch me. But I can't be that objective and not watch other people because they're beefing with this person or somebody that if they see me over there watching them, they're going to get mad at me. You can't be like that because then you won't be well rounded, and you really won't know because it's like a puzzle watching these scenarios occur sometimes, and
Yeah.
well, why is that all? And then you're like, oh, you're over here. And I'm like, oh, okay, I got it. But the thing that I find is as long as you try to stay as neutral as you can and
Mhm.
don't be like everybody else on here, panel hopping and everywhere, and don't show any really loyalty, like just a little bit, just show respect. Hi, how
Mhm.
you doing? Da, da, hey, how you doing? Just show some respect. But and at this point, I've been on here so long, I don't really give. I still show respect. But if I don't respect you, I just let you know, fuck you. I mean, f you and goodbye. But I know I want to say at that point, do as I say and not as I do because I know sometimes I just get on here and just be really ratchet. I do, I do, I do, I
Mhm.
do. I know it, and I know better. I do, but it reduces my stress when I get on here and drag somebody. I don't know. Then I go to bed and I sleep well. I don't even. And then sometimes I just get so sick of people just calling these people and they don't say anything. So then I just get on here and just like blah 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 and blah 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 blah. Okay, and then I feel good. I feel like I'm letting people know. I feel like I'm just I don't know, just letting people know. And it's nothing to do with the sector where we're talking about. It could be anything, like, coloring books. I'm like, oh, did you see that scandal about that 17.99 book? And they discontinued it and like stuff like that.
Mhm.
It ends up being something good and fun. Everybody's gonna be buying that daggone book by August the 28th.
Yeah, you know what? I almost took it out of my cart today because I'm looking at it. It's like I don't even like the cover.
Oh, you saw the cover of it?
Well, the what they're showing in Amazon. I mean, looking at the picture of the cover.
Oh, okay. I saw it. It didn't scare me away, but I know that that's not the type of stuff that you color that you
Yeah,
would normally pick. But the reason, well, I would pick that because I like weird stuff. But I'm just curious because I want to know what kind of book that was discontinued and now people writing a goddamn petition about, and it's got better paper, not like this O'Brien stuff where there's Xerox in the paper, and
yeah.
it's got a book that lays flat.
Well, that's what made me think about it.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what, 18 bucks, I can spend 18 bucks on something that I'm curious about because I buy stuff that costs a little bit more than that I really want. And then it's crap. So,
Well, I'll tell you what. You know what I think did it for me? Like why I
what?
started thinking that. I bought a new phone this week.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I went and bought. I bought a Galaxy Fold 5.
Oh, yeah, those are cute.
Yeah. So, yeah. So looking at coloring books differently.
Oh, okay. Well, I always did the Galaxy, so I already knew that that was going to be a great phone. I didn't get that one yet because I'm still up trying to figure out, do I want to just go ahead and get another Apple phone? Because the last one I
Mhm.
traded back in because I'm just not an Apple head. But now especially in art, Apple is the bomb. But
Yeah, that's why I have thought about even like in music production too. Apples are,
hmm
but I just to put the build and all my software I've ever had is all in Windows and everything. Is like I just can't. I don't know.
hmm
I
I'm gonna
have
put a
it.
rubber band on here because I need to tighten up this thing because you see how it's shaking. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let me see. Let me put another avatar. Can I change my avatar here while I'm on a live? I think I can. It's not gonna let me. Excuse me, I got the hiccup. Wait a minute. I don't know. I want to do it because I don't want to have a camera slip.
Can you want me to take you off?
Oh yeah, take. Can you take me off and then I'll just let you know because I want to tighten this up because I don't like this whole like.
Because you'll still be able to type in the private chat, right? If you're when you're ready. Oops, I just took you off so you can't respond. Oops.
Could you
You'll,
hear me? I was
no,
okay. Go
because I
ahead.
took you off while I was talking
You
to you.
like you slammed the door in my face. Linda just slammed the door in my face, y'all. See?
You'll be able to type in the private chat to let me know when you're ready, right?
Yeah, and the real chat because I got another apparatus. But see, you see how she did me? She slammed the door right in my face. She said, "Bye, Felicia." Okay, go ahead and take me off. Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. I forget. Sometimes I move too slow, and then other times I move too fast. It's definitely a different kind of. mm, I don't want this to look so much like the other one. That's my thing. But I think no, it won't look like that. We'll make sure it doesn't. At first, I thought that I was going to put down all the base colors first, and I thought, why do that? I don't want to do that. But I might, I don't know, something. What's going on? Again, I don't want to copy something I've already done. Oh, and I have to keep these pencils together somehow. Ugh. Ooh, you know what? My favorite Prismacolor pencil might fit in here. Hmm. Yeah, so I spent today setting up my phone. I got it yesterday, and did I start with it yesterday? I don't know. I might have, but it's ugh. Was that's why this was like technology week, because on top of all the stuff I did um with my computers, I bought a new phone, and I don't know, just all of a sudden. Well, what I did was I looked up some things about the Galaxy Fold. I looked up when they thought they might come out with a new one, and then found out they just came out with the Fold August 2023, and I didn't realize that with the 5. Um, and then so I read that they're going to Samsung wants to come out with or they're talking about coming out with like a another fold phone that folds the same way, not the flip, but the fold. That's going to be at a lower price point, but it's not going to have probably not going to have the same amount of power and stuff that the gigabytes and all that stuff as and not as many as the quote bells and whistles or functionality as the 5. So I thought, well, if the next one's going to be that, that's not what I want. I want everything that comes with the 5. And if they're not going to improve and make more with like a 6, hey Bubbles, how you doing? If they're not going to make more with the 6, then and I'm going to have to wait 2 years or something like that for them to maybe come out with that. No, I just want to get the 5. So that's what I did. I made, you know, when I found out it was a pretty good chance that a very good chance that Samsung wouldn't come out with um a better one soon within the year. I was like, oh, okay, we're getting it. So okay, are you at work or at home, Bubbles? You're nosy. I'm nosy. What the heck? You don't have to answer that. I don't know. Is that all right to ask? I don't know. I've been in the nether regions of the internet today, so I can't tell what's right, what's not. Okay. Well, you do have to watch King Roman's live, though, View. It was hilarious. You have to watch it. There's some parts of it I know you will absolutely love. It's hilarious.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. You
Oh, I'm sorry.
are ready.
Hey, Bub. Oh, did it flip
Are
over?
you not ready?
Yeah, no, I'm ready. But yeah, I'm gonna have to perfect this tomorrow. But at least
I
I
don't
got
mind the noise. It's not bothering me. I don't know if it's bothering anybody else.
no, 'cause I ain't really doing anything, so they don't have to watch it. But hey, Bubbles, how you doing? Um, okay, I'll watch it. I'll watch it later. You know, he's up in my area too. Did you know that?
Oh, well, I mean, I knew he was in Maryland, but he's from my hometown.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's my homeboy. I call him my homeboy.
She's testing some markers. My boyfriend got me from Timu, and I got it all over my hands. One of
Oh
them spilled
no.
everywhere when I opened it. Oh, you know what? But a lot of people those they like some of those Timu markers,
She's at work with Smurf hands.
and she don't like that because she don't like nothing. I'm gonna tell you right now. One thing about Bubbles, she don't like stuff on her hands. She hates
Uh-oh.
that shit. Yeah, she hates it. Oh my God, she hates it. Oh. Bubbles, I don't mean to say it like that, but I know you hate it cause girl, when something get on your hands, she don't like that. She don't like no sparkles. She don't like no excessive foolery, foolala mess. She don't like it on her hands. She don't.
Dawn dish soap or Gooby Gone.
I know. But those Timo markers, those things are hit or miss. I think So I've never ordered anything from Temu. I've got a shopping cart over there with stuff in there, but I don't like waiting for 6 weeks for my stuff to come in. So but I heard it's gotten better. But I might order something. I don't know, but I never. Bubbles. I pressed the button. I pressed the Amazon button, Bubbles. So tomorrow we'll be having some, and I'm not getting that 320 set of markers that Bubbles is getting. But I am getting some markers, but they're not all. I'm getting 72. And I'm not getting a brush tip because I like the brush tip that I have with my Honolulu ones. So I'm okay with that. I'm really just trying to get into the markers, but I know I hate being limited on colors. Do you know how many colors I had to use just to finish up some of these pages? And I got inspired to try to finish this page bubble. I mean, this book. I have 6 or 7 pages, but I used the Honolulu markers and some markers, and I really went through this whole thing. I'm still shaking on this camera. But markers, I'm really liking markers, but you just gotta have them. Make sure that the page, because the back of the page looks better than the front of the page. Look, that looks gorgeous. Put that in the frame. I'll
It's
put that in the frame and mail it to Bubbles. See? But yeah. But markers are really, and then the more my arthritis is kicking in, and it's really getting really bad. Um, it's like tightening up and getting firm right there. So I probably will have to have surgery on this because
mm-hmm.
I'm using the cream and then the steroid shots don't really work. And it's a little bit over here, but not as much as it is here. And
Mm-hmm.
like this is a not. I don't know if you can see that. You see that ball?
Yeah.
Like I can't like the little wrist thing that I wear, nothing works, and I can do something like it's affecting me eating. Like I was trying to eat my chopstick. I mean, not eat the chopsticks, but eat some sushi today.
Mm-hmm.
The sharp pains, and it's like, why? I just hit my old age, and now I got all this stuff happening. My hands, my feet, my teeth, my pancreas. Who the hell knew he had a pancreas? Okay.
What's mean?
I know. It's just everything. My shoulder. I'm like, I'm telling you, I never used to complain about nothing wrong with me except for allergies.
Mm-hmm.
Never. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about it later.
We're fortunate to be in a better, like, to be present today with what people know about medicine and drugs and stuff.
Yes.
We are in procedures. We are in
Yeah.
a better position with that. So.
Yeah, I'm blessed with that because technology has advanced so much, and then that's why it's so important to get your blood work done because they can see a lot of things that are going on in your body before it actually happens. When they
Mm-hmm.
see, what your numbers are, and a lot of people are like, I don't want to go, I don't want to get stuck, I don't want to do this. You better. Bubble says she's been looking. Yeah, so I'm getting a 72 set, and I've got a good price on it. It was like $53. And normally that's the price reduced. That set would have been 70, 80 something. I don't know. I did look at getting some generic markers with like 120 or 185, but I know I like the Copics. I do like the Honolulu, but then I did use some regular pencils. I mean markers that had just the regular tip. So I've got the 24 bullet and I've got the cup, not the bullet, the brush. So I'm okay with that. But you know what? Sometimes I color stuff. I don't want that brush tip. That brush tip is not like I don't want my whole set to be brush tip because sometimes you want to color something that brush tip may flip and it's not gonna let you do what you want to do. And the bullet tip you'll end up using less ink with the bullet because once you put it down, you can cover a little bit more spaces because you stop short before you get to the edge because the ink is going to go bleed up to the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm good with my 24 skin tone colors, which are really the basic colors. You got some grays, you got some beiges, you got some lots of browns, um, and some yellowish red tone colors. And then the set that I'm getting, like I said, is the 72. I think it's a Honolulu B or something like that. I don't know, but it's on sale for $53. And I figure everybody else is buying the other ones, so they're putting those, reducing and putting them on sale, the ones that don't have the brush tip. So I was just thinking, like for the last week, I'm like, do I really have to have every marker that I have for brush tip? I don't. I'm fine with the little round thing too. I am.
Yeah, and I like the blunt tip too because it's good sometimes for angles,
Yeah.
broad spaces.
Now the big square, the little bit, but then sometimes I like that big chisel if I just want to do backgrounds because it makes it a lot easier because you swiping less.
Mhm.
Because my hand is hurting, I can't. So I don't want to get tools that are going to make my arthritis worse, or if I have to have surgery, I won't be able to color at all. So yeah, so I made that decision today. I hit the button. So let me see which set it is that I did get, so I can tell you exactly. It is the
Bubble says no. I need that full set. I done seen it now, so now I
yeah,
gotta
no,
have.
that's fine when you seen it. Okay, so I got the chisel and the fine tip. Oh, I got 100 colors. I said 72. I got 100 colors, and I got them for $53. Yep, $53.99 for 100.
Oh, so you bought them?
Yeah, they'll be here tomorrow.
Oh wow, cool.
Uh huh. I had already had the
Congratulations.
other ones for $99, the 185 or something. I know something I had on there in my thing, but I was like, mm-mm. Oh, I see the 320 now is 169.
Good lord.
Yeah, I'm not getting that. I'm fine. So, because I might not be coloring if they cut up on my hand. Let me
You'll
stop being morbid.
be coloring.
Yeah, so
You're
I'm
not
good.
not claiming that.
I'm not claiming that. But I did see a lot of sets that are cheaper, for 300 pencil, 300 markers for like $40. I'm like, no, I want to upgrade a little bit.
Well,
So
that's
I
good.
can understand that. Yeah, because I would go through those so fast and the joy of it. Even Bubbles was saying a couple of hers yesterday she was using. She was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go by Blix or Dix or somewhere and get some refills." So that part is good to be able to do that.
That yes.
I think 100 is fine. 100 plus the 36, then I'll have 136 Copics. No, plus, yeah, 136 Copics, and then I got my six um, Copics, and I'm good. I think that'll take care of me. I'm not as advanced, and then I have those 100 little bitty brush ones and stuff, so I'm good. I ain't gonna really get too much into the marker game, but I'm gonna tell you the marker game is where it's at. The
Mhm.
marker game, you don't have to do a whole lot of work, and you come on top of it with some pencil. Girl.
I have to get into the feel of them because mm, see, I don't know what it is about me, but I'm very like tactile with it. Like even like just like with oil painting, I like oil painting over acrylic painting because I love the feel of the way the oil with the pigment, the way it goes down on the canvas. It's much smoother and the color is much brighter than with acrylic,
Mm-hmm.
and I like feels. I even like mixing it. I'm really weird. But I found out I'm not that weird because my professor
No,
said the same thing, so
no.
that's why he likes oils. But um and I feel like that with pencil. I like the way it feels on the paper. and I'm drawn to that, and that's why, like, even with shading or anything like that, I love how it feels on the paper. And I there's something about with marker I don't really have that.
You can
Um,
get it though. You can get it, trust me. And they got a colorless marker, a blender. You can get it. Whatever you just described, you could probably feel that same way. But a lot of mediums are not for certain people, so I understand that because I don't know what do I like and what's good for me because I do a whole bunch of everything, so I don't know which one is my favorite. I kind of don't like it when people say, "Oh, I love for you to do watercolor." And I'm like, watercolor is scary. I don't even, I love it, but I'm not good at it. You ain't seen me really do a whole piece of work on some damn watercolor. If anything, you've seen me color with
mm,
pencils, and I might be a couple that might be nice, but I don't feel like I'm as creative with it, and now that my arthritis is kicking in, it's a pain and it's stressful, and
right. Okay,
yeah, now I can't even hold brushes sometimes. So, but I'm not an expert at watercolors. I know people always say, "Oh, I can't wait to see the water." I don't know why you say that because I ain't never done shit in the watercolors. I have them. I wanted to. I will learn it, but child, I'll be everywhere.
it's because of how you approached it. You approached it like a natural.
Yeah, and I get that. That's why I want to keep following through with it. I don't want to let that go because I do when it's like I'm in love with it. Like I've been just doing it for years. I'll be talking about it and sound like I got some damn sense and shit. Oh, but you have to think of coloring and being a colorist on here and the whole package. It's
Hmm.
if it releases your stress, if it's enjoyable, if it's a hobby, just keep it like that. It's not like over there you make the biggest baddest cuss out video and then you're gonna get all these coins and all that. You don't get anything over here. It just you get gratification, you get relaxation.
Hardly get that over there too.
I know, right? But I know
But
now they we used to though, Miss
same.
Linda. Oh girl, I used to woo child. But anyway, so now it's nice just to relax and meet people with the same interest and just enjoy and collecting items one at a time. I like just getting on here hauling a whole bunch of stuff. I can tell that a lot of people don't have love or don't have the history of the artist and how they collected the book and what they're doing. They're just being I find those people extremely boring. I do still watch them just so I can keep abreast, but
Hmm.
when I see somebody that really I see that they have some passion for it, they have some talent for it, because just because you have all these supplies and things, that doesn't mean that you're talented enough to do that. But it is art, so you can't really criticize it.
Yeah.
I, you know, I'm not saying that I've never done anything really on here that I thought was like, "Woo, child." Mm-mm. But I just like to share the fact that art is here, and you don't have to have all these expensive supplies and go into debt.
Right.
You can get art supplies on credit. I'm like, no, and some of these people they haven't washed their face and got up and paid their car notes and stuff, but they're trying to get all this art supplies. I'm like,
That's
oh,
what I like about drawing is it's very simple. All
yes,
you need, all you really need is a pencil or pen and paper.
that's right.
That's it.
Hmm.
You can go and get tons of stuff, get ink, get this, get that, but you don't have to. Pen and paper.
No, you don't have to, and you can keep your supplies simple. You can learn the basics of color. You can get simple basic sets, primary colors, and learn how to make other colors with those. And then the only thing that I think that is a great tool that I learned, and I kind of always knew there was something that people were doing, but they never told us. And Bubbles shared how she does hers. You'd put the base down. I think I knew it, but I didn't. It didn't connect until I saw Bubbles and a couple other people on here base it, and then come back in with another product to
Mm-hmm.
really make it pop. And and it never clicked. Just like when you're cooking, because I love cooking, you do things, you marinate stuff, and they like to me basting is like marinating it. You're getting it ready, you know.
Mm-hmm.
you're putting certain spices or vegetables with whatever it is that you're marinating it after you cleaned it and scrubbed it down, and then depending on how you cook it or fry it or boil it or whatever, you add different layers to it. So it's the same thing as is coloring in a coloring book. But if you are, like you said, with pencils, if you're drawing what you're coloring or not coloring, that's the most inexpensive thing. Now, some of them coloring pencils and paper can be pricey, but you don't have to get
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
super pricey stuff.
And then you get into things like using Conti crayon and all those other kinds of things.
Mhm.
You can do that if you want to, but all you really need is paper and pencil or pen.
Yeah, I think over in the coloring area, there is like people that just have a little extra coin and they just don't mind products, collecting books and collecting products. There were a lot of people that I used to watch. They would do these hauls, and I never saw them color. Like
Mm.
there's this one person, I'm not saying no names and I'm not trying to be messy. Oh my God, as soon as something new comes out, she is popping that shit up on her goddamn channel. And I mean, sorry for cussing. Popping that on her channel, talking about it, this and that, and this is what it looks like, doing swatch videos, getting hundreds of thousands of views. But I watched her color a couple of times. I was like, really?
Oh no.
Met people about her, very discreetly, and they were like, "We only watch her for the new products." And I was like, "Oh, I get it now." Because I
Yeah.
was waiting to see something really fantastic from her, some artwork, and I never saw nothing, nothing. Mm-mm. And then finally, when I just digging long enough, or I happened to hit her video or something when she was doing something, she doesn't really come on live; it's always uploads. Um, and dropping the links. It's like she's made that channel like a business. Okay, this is what's new, and that's fine. That's what people do. But then I just looked at what she was doing, and I was like, "Really, girl?
It could be she gives away like what
Nope, she don't. She don't give shit away. Mm-mm.
she doesn't.
Mm-mm.
How do you know?
Cause we see everything she has. Every time she gets on there, she shows everything, and the stuff is still the same stuff. Everything. It's two or three sets of it, and then she tells about everything she gets from the product people and everything. She keeps all that shit. She got to get a bigger place. I got a bigger house because she got to haul all that shit in there. And
Oh,
that's a
God.
collector. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like a hoarder, coloring artist, collector, and I don't want to be like that. Now, if you get all these products, you need to be using them, and dudes use them and have to buy replacements of that. Those are the type of colorists that I like to watch. Like those are the type of cooking people I want to watch. People that say, "Oh, I would cook that for you, but I used my last basil leaf." They didn't bought like 95 basil leaves in their whole life. I don't want to go into a kitchen and see somebody think and everything is brand new and they gonna cook me something. Well, what are you using? Uh,
Hmm.
I don't know. I just use the same kind of type of theory, but I'm kind of different. I don't know.
I think haul videos probably do pretty good though.
Yeah, they do, but they can financially make you people making poor decisions when they're hauling, especially if they cannot afford it.
Well,
And then I do know some people that haul items and then take them back to the store. I have heard of that because they did that with makeup.
yeah.
I found out, yeah, they would buy it and then take it back, or sometimes people would steal, or they would introduce fake products. Fake makeup. Now, fake makeup is really big, just like fake art supplies. And I don't know. It's a whole lot. I don't really want to talk about this over here because you got a nice channel. Go ahead.
That's really well. I already swore early on with the F word, so
I know, but I don't want to be like, oh, views and view. All she did was go to another channel, and she over there with all that propaganda on Linda B's channel. I hate views and view.
I naturally swear. So it's like,
Okay. Like, Lord, she done changed up damn Linda B. We can't have nothing to ourselves with that
gee,
daggone views and view.
no,
Oh,
it's just you never saw me. It's just that they never saw me for real all the way out.
okay. Because I
I'm one
don't
of
want
those people. I know how not to show my ass everywhere I go.
to see right there. Yeah. But,
Just
but,
'cause I know
but
I can, it
yeah,
doesn't mean
you
I'm gonna.
can now. Don't let the smooth voice and the nice typing fool your ass, okay? 'Cause I know how she is, but I try to. I don't know. I always try to protect people that I'm because I don't want them to get the bad rep, the name and rep that I have. Because I really don't care about mine that much. I used to, you know, but I
Uh,
don't. I
that
try to be.
don't worry, you're good.
Oh, but if I ever do get like that, just
I,
let me know.
I
Just let
appreciate
me know before you shut me down. You'd be like, "Girl, I can't take her. Oh my God, she's just so freaking annoying."
I appreciate that you care.
Yeah, I do care, and I don't. I'm just. It's just a protective type of thing, you know. I don't mind handling the comments and the ratchetness and stuff. 'Cause I'll clap back if I feel like it, but I don't want anybody getting it backlash. Yeah, Bubbles. What she said, Bubbles? Okay, I know Bubbles said she need the full set. So Bubbles says she gonna be hauling 320 daggone hoo hoo markers. Okay.
What was
Honolulu or hoo hoo. She didn't tell us which one she gonna get
when
the.
I first heard that name Ohuhu, I was like, what?
I know, right?
I didn't think it was real. I thought it was somebody forgot the name of what it was and they just said Ohuhu.
Mm-mm, that's the real name. And they are really beautiful markers. They really are. You can tell a difference when you use one of those good mark. I know that they're supposed to be like a dupe for Copics, but I'm gonna tell you, I like them better than Copics because I got my little 6 Copics, but my Ohuhus, bitch, I love those. There's something about them. So anyway. I only got 6 of the Copic, so I might not be a perfect expert. And I even like the Prismacolor markers. Now those are pricey too, but those are smooth also.
Hmm. I'm still
But
gonna watch
hmm?
more of. I'm still gonna have to watch more of Bubbles videos with how she does the marker and
Yeah.
because I was getting it for a while and then like I was doing that in the Kirby book and now I've already forgotten. Like, now what was that again?
Yeah. And Bubbles, we're waiting for okay, so she started on this in this book, and so I'm waiting for the part 2 of this. Let me see which page was he was jumping. Now, I did somebody that did this one. I did a color along with them. I just think that's so cute. I try to use all the colors that they use. Just adorable. Okay, here, right here. So now I got my page base. So I'm waiting for Bubbles. She's gonna do a part 2. Bubbles is like, why you gotta bring that up on Linda B's channel? Okay. That's what she probably gonna say. I'm gonna do a part 2, and I do a part 2 when I feel like it. That's what she gonna say. I can hear her saying it. So this is I based mine. So now I'm waiting for her to show us how to do the coming in with the pencil.
Hmm.
So I'm right there with you, Miss Linda, because the basting of it and then coming through with the pencil, and then lastly coming through with any gel or uh, glitter or whatever the hell people want to put the icing on the cake.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I like those things you were using in the Rico book. That what was that stuff called?
Hold
Stipple?
on.
What it was called? Okay. Stip.
Stickle. No, wait, hold on. Uh, Camellia del Rico.
Oh, I can barely say things normal, let alone try and roll an R. Good lord.
Even Dee Dee says, you know the name. You know how View says it. I'm probably saying it wrong, but I think it sounds cute. Yeah, the stickles do add a little blingage, a little pop, and especially for the eyeballs or like for stars or little beads or anything with some decorative stuff like some Hammer Carlson stuff.
Hmm.
Those are like now they have a whole set of them things. I have no idea how much they cost. I have 4 of them, but I have seen people pull out at least 30 or 40 of them. I don't know, and you can tell that they have them. I'm good. I start slow and low. So the fact that I lost those 4 for like almost a year and then I pulled them back out means I don't need to buy a whole set. I
Hmm.
need to, but they do make a difference.
How'd you lose them? You
No,
lost
I
them?
didn't lose them. I just put them in the organizing and just not keeping on top of them, like putting them right here so I won't forget about them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you forget about them.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Or I'll pull out one and then I'll maybe do a haul and I'll add one to it, but then I don't know where the other three are to put them back together and stuff. So I was during the time that I got them, I was trying to organize this little corner space because I can't use this whole room for art. I just it's I just can't do that. But I mean I could, but it just it's not that serious. I don't get any income from this. It's not. Yeah, it's not like I'm married with a second thing. I got the other things to pay.
Mm-hmm.
So I like order and neatness, so I just can't have a whole room. I close the door and just leave the room just like it is. Mm-mm. Plus, I got people coming by, little ones and stuff, and they've been getting to my stuff, and they won't they won't see their graduation. No, I'm serious. I don't. I would cry before I have to tap a little butt. I would never do that. And then I don't want to buy because the more space that you have, the more you feel like you can buy, and then you become a hoarder. I think if you keep your
Yeah.
top down low and stay on top of it and be
Mm-hmm.
cognizant of what you spend and use what you have. Like
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't going to buy any more stickers because I don't even know where the four that I had, the three that I had. But then I bought another one and I finally found the other three. But I'm not buying anymore. But I don't even know what happened to the four that I had. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to be more purposeful
yes.
about what I keep and what I bring in the house to have.
Hmm. And I love trying stuff. Not trying stuff is not a it's not an option. I love trying it, but I just try it a little bit on a smaller scale, and then
My problem though is that I'm not. I'm always buying books. I can't say no to. I can hardly say no to a book. Like a, I don't know, and I hope at some point. It seems like at some point it has to stop because
it will. It will.
um
Yeah, because I love books too. It will stop because then you'll be more concerned about. Oh, I got these products. I got to use these supplies, and then I got this book I can use this in, and especially when you figure out what paper works good with what product that you want to use.
mhm.
It'll hit you. It'll come to you. It will. It may take a little bit, but when it comes to you, you'll know, and then you'll be more inquisitive to try other products and different pages and stuff. But that cheap paper, that thing will mess you up if you starting out coloring. Don't. I just want to tell people don't do it.
Yeah, and that has become a point for me that I think will definitely now curb. Now that I'm aware of it, that will curb my coloring book purchasing
Hmm.
because if it's not good paper, mm, I don't think it really, I'm going to really have to be dedicated to wanting to take it and get it printed on better paper.
Yeah, yeah, because it's gonna at the end it's gonna affect your end product, which is your completing a coloring page.
Mhm.
And if you're already going in there with bad paper, even though I know people work it out and everything, but I can't do that now. I'm not that much invested to figure out all that good product and how to use it on cheap paper. I just can't. So I'd rather start out with on a little bit more equal playing field and have better quality paper. And then I can work with what I have and then work with my skill set and then try to get better.
Mhm.
And that's how I look at it. But
Oh, I just
I,
went over the line. Oh.
huh?
No,
Oh, look,
I just
look,
went over
see,
the line.
look right there.
What?
Look how you ask and you shall receive.
Yep, part two should be up now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look at it before I go to bed, and I will finish up my thing. See, I wasn't even trying to. Isn't that something? Ain't God good? Thank you, Bubbles. was like, damn it, I wasn't even thinking. Only thing I have to do tomorrow is get up and go to the post office. I gotta check Ryan's my email for Ryan. I think Ryan, he should have sent me his email by now. And then not email, his mailing address. I already have Bubbles. So I'm gonna go to the post office. I'm like, you think the post office closes at 12 o'clock?
It always does here on Saturdays.
I think that's well, why open? Like, really?
Well, we don't want them to not open for that little bit.
Well, I mean, like, why 12? Okay, I'm just thinking like 3 o'clock would be a good time, or 4 o'clock. That'd still be
A
earlier
full
than
day,
just a
though.
regular. Hmm.
That's a full day, though, if they open
I
till
know. And then, also because all the UPS, FedEx, and all that, they need time to get everything together. So I'm not mad at the post office, but yeah, I knew they closed at 12. But every time I forget about it and then I go, and they're closed. They're like closed, like they've been closed for like a year or something. It's like they got bars, like, chains, and it's just like, and the whole block is
wow,
empty.
really? Oh my
It just
god.
looks depressing. Like there was never a post office, and I'm like, how do I not remember that this thing closes on Saturday? Like the whole company is like they put up a whole facade. We never were here. We are closed. Okay.
That's sad, the bars and chain part.
Well, I'm embellishing with that part.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, because if you look at a post office that's closed on when it's closed, it
Mm-hmm.
totally looks so different. First of all, they're very drab looking for
Mm-hmm.
the ones that I'm that 'cause in DC ours are like prehistoric post offices, but the inside they look a little bit modern, but not that much. It's still old school,
Outside it looks like a prison.
Washingtonian. Hmm.
Outside looks like a prison.
Yeah, look like a prisoner.
Yeah, like some old prison from
Yeah, like an old library, like it's been here for like 300 years,
yeah, we
So
have some like that.
yeah, you go in there, it's like that. So then when they're really closed, like it looks like a desert town. It looks like some what's that movie? What's that series? The Walking Dead. It just looks
Walking Dead.
it's like the postal workers are like, girl, we out of here. We sick of y'all, we gone. And it doesn't even look like the post office will ever open again. It just looks horrible. And it's like, wait a minute, it's 12:05. What the hell had happened?
Closed
Those signs
forevermore.
are live, and got all these signs and paper notes put on the door. It's just a hot mess. So,
Hmm.
but the Staples and the Michaels and those places now do mail stuff out. I think they add a day onto it though, or a day or two onto it, and then of course they have to charge for their services. So you can use the Staples and Michaels and Kinko's and stuff to mail stuff out. I didn't realize that till not too long ago, but y'all know I don't even like to pay in regular postage. And then I got to pay a surcharge on top of postage. But
Oh, goodness.
I know, but I guess if you have to send something.
How close this? Oh, I don't think I want this. Oh, it
See,
says
that looks like a big old bee.
hobby. Oh, I see what you mean. Like these are the wings, or somehow that's I don't know.
The thing in the middle is the head, and the bee is like curled over. Yeah, those are the wings. But then the wings also on the other side of the head. Like the bee has like two sets of wings, but the butt of the bee is the part that you haven't colored yet.
This part.
I can't see you.
Oh, oops.
It's like the bee, like you're holding the bee in your
Oh, you can't even see
hand.
the part. So,
It looks like the bee part is like this part of the picture that you have. Like that's the butt of the bee, like the stinger would
oh,
be.
this part.
And then this is the head of the bee. It looks like an embryo too. It looks like a whole bunch of things.
Yeah, it does. It look. I know. That's why I like these. That's why they call them like
Uh-huh.
anthropomorphic.
And like that head, it looks like a helmet on the bee, and that's the stinger part on the bee. But I know the stinger's in the butt area, but I don't know. This is it makes makes you think.
Yeah.
You color those so well.
I don't know how I feel about these colors.
Those are the colors you picked from your chooser, right?
Yeah, I know, and I usually don't really do that. So, um, I don't know if I can stay with that palette or not. I'll try. So I need a paler blue to do that, I guess. Oh, I had one. I forgot. Well, that seems kind of drab, but I'll do it. Let's see.
She's like, okay, I'll do it. I just think that's a bug head with a helmet on. His beak is in this that part in is his beak. And I see so much stuff on it, but then if I turn my head to the side, I see something else.
Yeah, I like
It's
these.
really nice. I like pictures like that.
Yeah, I think I need to sharpen this. Hmm. Oh dear. Excuse me. What time is it? I think my phone needs to be
It's
checked.
10:11.
Oh, okay.
I guess I could color one, and I like how Bubbles picked the she picked the Ohuhu skin tone markers to color the mouse the same color. Let me see which one of these pages can I do real quick. Because when you use some markers, they go by so fast. I'm like 7 pages from completion. I love that. I think I'll do this page because it looks like it's going to be real quick. Like 4 markers and then I'm done. Now the who said I'm gonna just use this because where's my where y'all at? Oh, here y'all are. I do wish I had got the 36 set. I got the 24, but I do wish I had got the 36 set, but that's fine. Tomorrow I'll have 100 others. So Bubbles always uses for the mouse. Let me see if I can go by memory. I think she uses YR107. This is a reddish yellow. I don't know. I might have it wrong. Hold on. That color, and then there's another color. I don't know what the other color she uses for the inside of the ear, but I think I'm gonna pick this one. Okay, so I'm gonna color the mouth and then work from there. That's the other tip.
Mm.
So I stopped by Wawa. So whenever we do get together and you come down here, I will definitely be taking you to Wawa to get a gas station sandwich.
Yay!
Yeah, so I bought me one to eat, but then um, I ended up having some chicken Alfredo that I had made, so
Mm-hmm.
I ended up having that. But I got the turkey one because I custom make my I custom ordered my Wawa sandwiches. I got it on multi-grain bread. I've got the honey garlic turkey sliced very thin, and then hot peppers, tomatoes, lettuce, onions, mustard, stone ground mustard, and regular mustard. I don't know what it is that they do with their sandwiches. It is so freaking good, and it's less than $6.
Wow.
hmm I'm gonna color him a different color. But yeah, it's less than $6. It's so freaking good and it's so quick. Now they just started selling pizza. I have not had their pizza yet, but I had the pizza from Panera. I think I got almost 2,000 clicks on the video. I did a short,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people didn't know that Panera sold pizza, and it's so freaking good.
How do they make their pizza? Does anybody?
Um, Yeah, that was the thing. Like they're not traditionally like the big round pizza. It's almost like a slice. Like if you would like gauge that into slices, I would think it would be like two slices, and they make it like a oval. It's like a oval. Like if you took a two bagels and smashed them together
Mm-hmm.
and pulled them down, it'll be like two oval things. Hold on, is this clear? Okay, like they're shaped like this,
Mm-hmm. Like
just
they
like.
like they sliced a baguette in half or something.
Yeah, and then they slice it like this, so when you get it, it comes into, those little. But
Oh, huh.
yeah, but the thing about it is because they're a bakery, so they have those ovens, and really the key to making good bread is the oven.
Yep.
So we already know they're not in there putting all that stuff together. But
Yeah,
yeah, that oven, those ovens.
that's what I was thinking about. Is what is their, you know, how are is the oven? That's what I was thinking about.
I knew this where I used to live at before. The man that lived on the other side of me, he was from Italy, and he had a pizza shop downtown. And I didn't know. Well, when I moved where I lived at, I didn't know he, owned a pizza shop or anything like that. But I happened to come into the shop, and he was right there, and I was like, "The hell is this man over here?" But it was his shop, and he was telling me about how he started his pizza business. The ovens, he shipped them over from Italy. He
Ah,
said it cost me so much money. Um, and he had already had a business that he had done pizza. He had did pizza or had a pizza shop in New York, because a lot
mhm.
of people think that pizza in New York is so good because of the water. They say the Hudson River, the dirtiest river
Really?
ever.
A river? I wouldn't attribute it to that.
The water, they're saying it's the water, but really it's not the water, it's the ovens that they're using to make the pizza.
Right.
Hello.
It's all
Yes,
about
but
the oven.
yeah, those brick ovens, and so because you're there, but so yeah, so I went into the shop and he was there, and I was like, oh, so I got a whole lot of tips, I got a whole lot of free food. It was fun. Well, anyway, wherever. But yeah, so Panera has that. They don't have those ovens, but they
Hmm.
have the stair because they're a bakery. They do bake those things. They do make pastries, but they cut that stuff down though. But I don't think that they are back there really throwing the dough and stuff like that. I think they do a lot of because their macaroni and cheese is supposed to be very infamous. They
Hmm.
get that stuff in a bag and they
Oh,
pour it in the steamer. Because I was sitting there watching the lady do that, and I was like, "Is that how y'all do that?" And she was like, "Yeah." And somebody did a YouTube video. They were an employee at Panera and told everybody how they pour the macaroni and cheese out of bags, and she got fired.
oop.
Yeah, because they wanted people to think that they make everything from scratch at each
Yeah.
location.
Oh, broke the mystique. I don't know. I wouldn't think of going to Panera's for mac and cheese, but
Hmm.
the funny thing is, though, I would think of going to Wawa's for macaroni and cheese.
Hello, somebody. Right.
I keep
They
hearing,
do have
I've
it.
heard about it so much.
Yeah, and also Chick-fil-A has it too. Now we all know it's not really made from scratch, but yeah, I've tried all of them. I tried a mac and cheese from Chick-fil-A, Panera. Um, there's another place I wanted to say that has macaroni and cheese. Oh, KFC, their mac and cheese. Those the TikTok videos and YouTube videos and stuff. Excuse me. And my vote on the best of those that are already pre-made, they come into the store and they just put them in a steamer.
Mhm.
The best one of all of those would be Chick-fil-A.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So they put it in a steamer?
Yeah, it comes in plastic bags. They cook. It comes from a food processing plant. All of those, I wouldn't be surprised if they all selling the same daggone product. But yeah, no, they can't do that because of the branding. But yeah, they get it. They get it. They get all that stuff coming in from a processing plant. They're not making all that stuff in there. They hire. They only pay a certain amount of hourly workers a certain amount. They're not. Mm-mm. So yeah, so it comes in plastic things, and then the steamer ovens have timers and stuff on there. So when they do good quality control, and that's why Chick-fil-A is good because they stay on top of that. So when things are in steamers, and after a certain amount of time, they have to throw that a product out and throw it away because it's not fresh anymore. So
Oh.
then they throw it away, and but they don't really throw it away. They end up probably giving it out to schools and things, or charities, homeless centers, and things like that. So it's
Mhm.
nothing wrong with it, but it's just not up to par for them to sell it as being a fresh product of Chick-fil-A.
Mhm.
So, or any place, not just Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good. Theirs is good because, like I said, they do the quality control, and they monitor how long that food has been in that steamer, and if it's after a certain, even a minute, they have to move it away. They can't sell that
Mhm.
to you as fresh Chick-fil-A product. So whatever they do, their macaroni and cheese is very good, but it's still processed cheap macaroni and cheese,
Mhm.
but it's good. And even KFC, I mean, all the places do that. That's how they save costs and can provide stuff on sale with coupons and stuff. You already know that, Miss Linda.
Yeah.
Miss Linda just saying, okay, yeah, go ahead and keep talking. Since you already know, I know what she do. She
No.
just like, and I'm gonna keep on coloring. You just keep on talking. Keep on talking. Like, keep on walking. Cece Peniston. You remember her?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Hmm.
I saw there was a YouTube video that I came across the other day that was like, I don't know if it was like an extended video of like her work or something, or I can't remember what
Hmm.
it was. I think I may have saved it to my
Oh.
watch later, but I was like, hmm.
Yeah, gas station food. Well, it can't just be anybody's food. Now, Wawa's gas station food is legendary. I actually have a sandwich in there. It's in the refrigerator. You want to see it? Even though I ate lasagna, I mean, I had some Alfredo, but I didn't have a lot. So I was waiting, like, before I got to bed, I was going to like put it in the air fryer, even though it has my condiments on it. But let me go ahead and wash my hands and grab it real quick, Linda. You're not going to get off here right now, are you?
Mm-mm. I'm
Okay, so let me. Bubbles wants to see what a gas station sandwich from the East Coast from Wawa looks like. Okay, hold on. I'll be
she
right
said,
back.
she said, listen at that marker.
I know, right? The noise. I know, right? Okay, hold on.
See, that's the part that gets that I don't like. I don't like. It's like almost. Oh, this thing just like I lost my tip. Um, I need a different. I need my other. Let's try this one. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, that's what kind of gets me with the markers is that sound and the friction, the feel of that friction on the paper is kind of what irritates me. Okay, this might not have been the. Oh my gosh, how much does this pencil set cost? Because oh, These pencils aren't going to last long like this. Good lord. I can't. What the hell is that? Okay, that's not the right sharpener for it either. I need my other one. Where is it? I forget sometimes. It's like, where are you? Oh, there's like three possible. Oh dear. What do we do with it? Is it in the case? Oh, is this the case? This is the case. This is what I want. My bag of sharpeners. Although the flat one isn't in here. But let's try this one. I think this is the one that this is the one that I used on these, I think. Yep. And it likes it. And it needs to be emptied. So I guess I better have this one handy. You can put these away.
So now I'm not going to eat it right now. I'm going to eat it a little bit later. But I just want to show you what it looks like. Now, I normally eat mine fresh as soon as they're made, but this one, I got it and I put it in the refrigerator. Now, here is the bag. This is Wawa. That's the bird. This is Wawa has as their mascot. Okay, oh, here we go. Wawa. Okay. All right, now.
A goose? Is that a goose?
Yeah, is it a goose? I think it is. Hold on. Yeah, I think it is. That's
Oh,
their
oh.
emblem. Hmm. Wawa. Now Wawa has great sandwiches. They also just started selling pizza, but they really have the best coffee. Like there's a war between Wawa's coffee and 7-Eleven's coffee. 7-Eleven's coffee
Oh,
is really good because 7-Eleven's coffee is fresh. It's cheap, it's cheaper, but it's fresh. They even sell their own coffee. And Dunkin' Donuts, 7-Eleven sell their coffees in grocery stores and Amazon and stuff like that.
wow.
So yeah, so um, I don't know how this is going to look. Now I'm real particular about where I get mine from, which location, because it depends on who's making it. And I have this one young lady that makes the best sandwiches for me. Now I don't have high expectations on this because I got this one at a location that I normally don't go to. So here we gonna look at this. It is cold. I did put it in the refrigerator. I did get the condiments on it, which I normally don't do, but I thought I was going to eat it right away. So they wrap it up like a traditional deli sandwich, okay? And they have lots of stuff on here. I got marble. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Now this would probably be a little bit bigger if I hadn't had it all wrapped. But hold on, let's see. Hold on. I don't have anything else to prop it up. Okay, we're gonna do that. Just sit right there. Okay. So what I got on this one is I got multigrain bread, garlic aioli. The salt.
Aioli.
Yeah.
Aioli. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Spicy mustard. I just got turkey. I got the turkey that has some type of flavor on it. I forgot. I got provolone cheese. I've got toasted, the whole thing toasted, tomato, cucumbers, pickles, jalapenos, hot peppers, onions, and house, oh, pepper. What the hell is house pepper? Oh, some peppers, hoagie peppers. Okay, now, because it is cold, because like I said, I'm just going to show you a little bit. Just going to show you what's in here. Okay, so they put a little layer of, can y'all see that well, or do I need to?
Yep, I can see it.
Okay, hold on. I want to make sure that y'all see all of. It's cold. Now, what I'll do is I will take this apart and take off the tomatoes. So those are the meats. It's nice, nice, generous portion of meats, and it's sliced very nicely. The provolone cheese, the tomatoes, the cucumbers, the jalapenos. You see that in there. um, the onions, and then the mustard. Um, this was toasted and everything. So what I'll do, because I did order it earlier today, I will take out a lot of this stuff and separate it and then toast it in the air fryer to
Mm-hmm.
make it crispy because I have to have my bread crispy. But they did toast it really nice. Like if you eat it right as soon as you get it, it's good. Now this normally comes on. You can get it on a ciabatta bread, hoagie bread. You can get it on everything. In 3 or 4 different types of bread. I get the marble rye. No, I normally get the marble rye, but this time I got the multigrain. Yeah, I was getting ready to lie to y'all. It is something about this sandwich when you're really hungry. It's just enough. You get this and a fountain drink and some chips, you are full. Now, it might not look like a lot, like I said, but if you get it on the other type of bread, it'll be bigger. But like this is a nice mouthful.
It's packed. I can't eat that because that. Well, I mean, I can't because I can't open my mouth that wide, and I can't
Yeah.
chew it. Yeah, that's all the kind of stuff I can't eat. That's just like the sandwich that my husband brought me that other day, and I had to take it apart in
You
order
have to
to
break
eat
it
it.
down.
Yeah,
Well, by the time I do get to you and you're down here or whatever, you will have all of those issues addressed.
my braces will be gone.
Right. And so we'll go other places. I'll take you to someplace nicer, of course, but we got to have a gas station sandwich. And this is the Wawa sandwich. And this is what I really do enjoy eating, especially for a quick lunch or breakfast.
You didn't
Um,
ask me to smash it.
huh?
You didn't ask
Oh,
me to smash
listen
it.
here. That's so funny. Could you believe all that mess that she was causing with that sandwich? Now she's a straight up nutcase. I'm just saying, there's a lot of people on here that are nutcases, and she was a straight up nutcase.
I wonder how she's doing.
I don't know. She came on here, and then remember Wilson mocked her because she had a COVID shot and got shot. I mean, got sicker, but I don't know if it was part of reality. Then she did the hot flashes. It was just a whole bunch of mess with her, and then her and Wilson beefing and stuff. It was just a mess.
Yeah, it was kind of.
She's actually in the DMV area also.
Oh
I
Lord,
actually would have reached out to her a couple times, but I don't know if you know, I did cuss her ass out a couple times.
I'm not surprised. Oh, I don't like what you just did there.
I don't think I would be a person that she may want to receive. So, um, let me go put my sandwich back in the refrigerator. I'll be right back. Hold on.
No. Somebody that from on here on YouTube who went into a Subway and demanded that they smash her sandwich. Oh, and caused a whole uproar over it. And she did it on live for some reason. I guess she wanted to go viral or something. I don't know. I don't know if she did. People were talking about her though. Maybe not how she wanted them to. I don't know why I did that one pencil and then did this one, but I guess because I didn't like the. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with these colors. I don't know. I need.
Oh, put yourself back on the big screen, boo.
Oh,
I was gone.
I forgot.
That's okay. I should have said, I didn't say none. Girl, I was just wanting to get my sandwich back in there so I could deconstruct it, and then I'm putting it in the air fryer, and I hook it up. I even add extra things to it, but oh my God. I've eaten it cold. Well, I've eaten it after I purchased it earlier in the day. I put it in the refrigerator, of course, and I'll deconstruct it. So I know how to do it exactly, but it won't ever really be the same. I have actually ordered the sandwich and asked them not to put any condiments on it
Mm-hmm.
and not toast it, and then I just break it down and do it again.
Yeah,
But
when you get home. Yeah.
But the things that are on there are things that I already have, and I make my sandwiches like that already. But
Ooh,
that's
yum.
that's why I like it because it's like I'm eating a sandwich I just made.
Mm-hmm.
It's $6, girl. Bag of chips and some water or something.
That that all the things we have now. I was thinking the other day, like the air fryer and blenders and
Hmm.
like the smoothie makers and I don't know all the stuff that we have, food processors. I don't know what I did without them before because I made cream of spinach soup the other day and,
Hmm.
and it really turned out creamy. I wanted what did I use? I used the Ninja blender. Then I used an immersion blender after that, after I like cooked it and stuff. And it got so smooth. There's no way I could have done that if I didn't have those two tools. I would have been
Hmm.
chopping and mincing all freaking day, and the thing still would have been gritty.
Hmm.
So it's pretty. I'm thankful for them things because they definitely help you make things that normally you wouldn't really do because it's too much work.
Yeah, they are definitely great time savers. They sure are.
And my air fryer, I love that because if you get takeout and you get French fries, it crisp,
Hmm.
and their French fries aren't crisp enough, or because I like my French fries kind of hard,
Yeah, I do. I do. I like a little hard. Yeah, that's the best part of it.
and I like them to be a certain color, brown or beige or whatever. Like I don't want them to be like limp and I hate limp French fries. I can't stand limp French fries.
I actually ask them sometimes if I know if I'm coming home to eat whatever it is I'm getting. I ask them to undercook them a little bit.
Do you?
I do.
Why?
I have. If I already know it's a place that's going to cook them, like I could tell, like if they just undercook them a little bit, and then if I get home, I could just like zap them in air fry for like 2 minutes, and they'll be perfect.
Yeah.
So I do. I said, can y'all undercook them? Because there's nothing worse than getting something overcooked. You can't do nothing with it.
No, that's true.
But I'd like mine crispy. I mean, like a little bit of texture. Oh, that's too dark.
Hmm.
Yeah, a little bit of texture, but not limpy and not too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think and like especially sweet potato fries. Do you know how easy it is to make those things? Oh my god.
Yeah.
The air fryer is awesome
Yeah. It is.
to do all of that stuff. So quick and easy. I don't know how we got how well. At least I know how to cook in a regular oven. Some people don't know how to do that. So,
True.
a regular oven and a stove. People
If
don't.
people cook, a lot of times they don't even cook,
Mm-mm.
which is kind of sad.
Well, some people don't even know how to reheat their food.
Ew.
If you're buying something, especially if it's something expensive or something that you can just reheat it again, you didn't finish the whole thing. Some people have portion control and don't eat the whole thing. If you portion control, eat something and then you're breaking it up into 2 and 3 meals, when you reheat it up, the microwave is not always our friend.
Mm-mm.
So if you learn how to reheat stuff up and it tastes just like it just was freshly cooked, that's great. Practice it on your air fryer. You can do it in the oven, but the microwave does not provide that crispiness and that
Oh,
texture, right?
right. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I
Yes,
know.
you do.
I
You're
know.
being.
Huh?
I said yes, you do know what you're doing with it. I see exactly what you're doing with it. Do you want me to tell you what you're doing with it?
No. Surprise me. I'm gonna be surprised.
You're creating beautiful artwork. I like your shading. You when you start it,
Mm-hmm.
you do the dark lines and just like try to put the color that you want for whatever object it is there, and like you're embellishing the line art, and then you lighten it up so the color that you're using can be there. Uh, that's what I think you're doing there. If you ain't doing that, I don't know what to tell you. Okay.
That must be what I'm doing. I don't
I
know.
think you're right. I think I'm right,
Oh,
Miss
so yeah,
Linda.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah. This shirt is so old. It is so frayed. I can't even. It's just one of my favorite shirts is a men's shirt. I bought it when I worked at a men's store like almost 50
Oh, I
years
remember
ago.
that shirt.
Yeah, well, no, I have four of them.
You really like that shirt. I do that.
Yeah,
I
I
like.
love button-down shirts. Yeah, no, yeah, I have four of them. So, and two of them are newer. Two of them are. One is like less than 2 years, 3 years old, and the other one is like 5 years old. And then the other two, which is this one, which I have to RIP, or just use it just to color in. But then now you get on here coloring in your little old clothes and stuff. Then people think that's all you wear all the time. I'm like, really? Y'all think I'm really rolling around with the same raggedy? This is because I don't want to mess my clothes up.
When you're not wearing a muumuu.
No, and I'm not wearing the moo. Ooh, Linda, see right there. Ooh, you couldn't say that over in my chat. Mm-mm. Glad we over here with yours, because they'd be like, Linda said what? You know that's true. They'd be like, Linda, she said that? Mm-hmm. And laugh. And View laugh too. Mm-hmm. This is witness protection over here. And anybody that's watching is probably like, what are they talking about? Don't worry about what we talking about. Don't worry about it. Just watch us color. Okay? That's all y'all need to know. Protect yourself. Okay, I'm just saying. Those people over there are crazy, okay?
A brown like this, it's not metallic, so it'll go
Is
down better.
this green? This is a green.
I'm actually going to use my chart.
Well, I'm using these little 5 and below markers right now, so I'll use these throughout the rest of the 6 pages or 7 pages I have. And they're fine, really, except that I just don't have a lot of colors, and then that's it. But they were $5. I got two or three sets of them. They're the Illustrator thingies, um, but they're not the same. The scratching, that's what Bubbles was talking about. They do have that scratch.
Yeah, yeah, I know. That's what I was telling her. I don't. That's what I don't like about.
Hmm.
And she said the brush tip doesn't make that noise. So
No, it doesn't.
coffee. Oh, duh. Instead of using metallic coffee, I can use coffee. Which one is that?
You
182.
have metallic coffee? Oh, and the pencils. Okay, yeah, I got it too. I forgot what I almost had a brain fart. Okay.
And I can't remember what order I have these in, so I don't know what that even means to me.
Oh, I know.
What 03? Okay, so I must have them by the pencil number. No, I don't. I
Well,
have.
see, that's why. Okay, no, this is exactly
I
why I
have
did.
see,
And this is why I'm so glad this is a good example. Only because, well, no, it might not be. I might be talking smack. Where are the pages? Oh, did I? Oh, you know what? I think this was the last part I had to finish. Hold on, let me pull mine out. Oh my god. Because I was labeling these 1 through 300. I thought I finished it.
Okay, I did look at this one, but it's not the coffee. Dark coffee, lamp brown. Hold on. I lost that number already. Is this it? This is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't know. You didn't want this one.
Okay.
Not.
I decided not to do that. Oh Lord. Let me see. Or is this a project that I need to do? Oh, thank you, Miss Linda. Now I realize I do have this project to do.
What's
Cause,
that?
well, okay, this sheet is in color order, um, with the colors, and then the metallics are there, and then the neons are down here. What I went out and bought 520 stickers. I got them from 7-Eleven. The little stickers that I have.
Mm-hmm.
What I normally do is I go ahead and label these 1, 2, 3, all the way down to 300, and then I do the same thing with the stickers, and I stick them in on the pencils. I forgot about this project because I guess I didn't want to do it. I was tired. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord. No, I just had a bottle explode on me.
I heard it.
Oh,
Did it
that's.
get over any artwork?
No. Just got
Dang
it.
it.
It's. Oh yuck. And that's weird. Why would it
What
do that?
soda? What kind of soda was it?
Ginger ale.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll drink those every now and then. They taste so good and they're really good for your tummy.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for reminding me of the project that I got to do that I didn't finish because I put it away. That's 300 pencils. Mm. I was going to do it on a live, not a live, but a video so I can speed it up
Mm-hmm.
to
What's
make
the
it like a, huh?
What's the project? You have to put them away.
I don't feel like repeating it.
Oh, I'm sorry, because I. That's all right. That's okay.
Okay, yeah, I really don't.
No, that's okay. That's all right.
We just was talking about
I
it.
missed it because of I missed it because of the fizz, but that's all right. You don't have to repeat it.
And you know why I don't want to repeat it? Because I don't want to do
Oh, oops.
it. So
There's
if I repeat it, it's going to remind me about how much I don't want to do it. So I'm just going to put it out my mind. Pretend like I didn't need nothing
just
about it.
forget about it. So you really didn't want me to remind you.
No, I didn't. I did not. I was being facetious. I need to let you know when I'm being facetious. I didn't want to be reminded. And thank you. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
Now that was funny. Y'all might not have got that one, but that was funny. But no, I forgot about. I put it away. I hid it. But no, I do need to finish that. And the more that you're saying what you're saying is why I want to finish it now.
Oh.
Because once I finish whatever it is I'm doing, it will be so easy if I pull the colors out, and even if they're not in any order, when I put them back, I can just look at the numbers and just put them
Mm-hmm.
back really quickly. That mess takes a long time. I don't know how people get so excited about doing that. I just,
I don't
oh,
either, because it doesn't excite me one bit.
not one iota of a bit. Okay,
I'll
but
be
it
right
is
back. I gotta get something to
okay.
light this up.
Okay, but it is nice when you see it. When people do that, and then you see what they've done. You're like, oh, that's impressive. And the couple of videos that I did do with some of the pencils, I did like that, like the Prismas, and I didn't have to do that with the Castle Arts because they already come numbered. But the couple of other sets I did that with. Oh, the Black Widows. Oh my God, that was such a project. And I think I did a video and then I speeded it up. And it is nice and satisfying to see those type of videos. But actually to sit and do those, uh, I said, oh, I'm gonna do that and it's gonna be a viral video. Girl. I'm not that kind of person. The viral part would be me talking the whole time that I do 1 to 300 pencils because I would be talking smack with each
Awesome.
daggone one. Or I could just do the video and then do what do you call it, a voice ad, voiceover, and
Voiceover.
yeah, and then you could I would have to describe to you the how I'm feeling while I'm doing each one of those. That'd be
Oh,
that would be the beauty of it. So. But just to see me sit here and swatch it and have a little nice conversation, that ain't gonna happen. Oh, and this is pretty. Oh, this is prettier than the other one. I can't do that, y'all. I'll be like, this the hell? Where in the hell am I sitting over here
custom,
doing this? Like, really? Is my life being reduced to this? Huh? What you say? Yeah, I had to talk smack to even keep myself entertained. I just would.
I'm really surprised it did that.
The soda,
Yeah. It's not like it was
I heard it.
wasn't like it was being shook up or anything. It just all of a sudden decided to. Hmm. That's
It
weird.
was everywhere. I mean, I could hear it. We could hear it. It was like, I was
Very
like, you
strange.
do that on purpose? Mhm.
Let me go wash my hands. I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah, because you don't want it to be sticky. So yeah, so that's what I feel about swatches. But you know what? I can watch some people swatch, and I can watch them for hours because I love their conversation. I love their voice tone. I love the way that they're swatching, and is the conversation is good when they're doing it. It's fun, or if it's a product that I'm really interested in. But really, after a certain number of swatching it, I just need to fast forward all the way through so I can see what the end of the swatch sheet looks. But I always give a thumbs up and share. But I just can't watch swatch videos, and I really can't just sit here and swatch them. I try, and I know Miss Didi said, "Oh, this view's so good with swatching." Mm-mm. It's another thing that I like and I want to see it, but I know you have to do it because one, you have to swatch your products, especially if you buy a lot. You need to make sure you're getting the right colors, and then you put them in an order. So swatching is very important to do, especially when it comes to pencils. But I guess in other things also because you want to see how the color reacts on some type of neutral and paper or environment. So you can see how the color is going to pop out. And, if you're really a true artist, you want to do that. But y'all know I'm just over here practicing being an artist on the YouTube. So, whatever I do is just, it's all about fun and relaxation and, finishing, completing a project. So, but yeah, there's mm, as far as swatching, I don't know which product I like swatching the most. Pencils hurt. Watercolor, watercolors I like. I never swatched my acrylic paints and stuff like that. I did it in the beginning, but I was like, this is dumb. It's stupid. Because the products are not like high quality products, so it's like really who cares? And then they weren't always on the right paper. Now, there's no point in swatching watercolors if you're not using watercolor paper. In my mind, now don't. I'm just speaking what I feel. But when you use watercolors on watercolor paper, oh my goodness, it makes a whole different. It makes a big difference, especially if it's something that you've drawn yourself or whatever. But so that's why swatching is very important because each product is made at different times, at different plants, and then put together, and you have to consider the seasons and stuff and how the product is being produced, whether it's cold or it's hot out there, and how they're putting it together, where they're getting the wood from or the dye from. We see that already out there with Prismacolor because Prismacolor had a big old stank because they ran out of the ink for the lilac and the lavender. So, you know, could it be a marketing uh, gimmick? all of a sudden make a big stink about they can't find lilac and lavender. And if you really research it, you'll see that was actually a real thing, but we never really know about stuff like that. So I'm not saying that they were doing any scam or nothing like that, but it did create a big hype. Everybody had to go buy lilac and lavender, right, Linda?
Yeah, had to figure that out. Oh Lord, let me go look
Never
for some more now.
mind. What?
I said, let me go look for some more now.
All right. Now, if you do want to be buying some lilac and lavender prism colors, I do know Miss Linda probably has a backup supply of a supply of a supply. Okay, so
Oh, here's
but yeah, so you never know. And I was always thinking about that, Linda. Suppose that was a marketing scam,
I
you
don't
know, but I don't think it was. It wasn't, but
kind of was an ass backward one.
it sure was. And then they went and got replacement colors for the lilac and lavender. And one of the colors that they replaced the lilac and lavender with is already in a situation where it has to be replaced because they will not be able to find the ink. It's like really,
It's in a
like,
situation.
like they put a bandage on a daggone link, a water link with tape. With tape,
Oh, that's not good either.
it's just going to hold for a little bit, then it's going to pop out, and Prismacolor already have that bad label on its back because the pencils break and they smear. And
Oh,
now you're coming up with this,
and flake and flake and flake.
and now they're picking on the purples. Now what's up with that? Is this some type of Chick-fil-A reverse Chick-fil-A mentality? I'm just saying.
But I kind of think that, I don't know. I feel like there's something with lavender anyway, because I don't. There's only I think the only two pencil sets where I've had like a lavender that was a good lavender and a real lavender
Mm.
was that one that's not even called lavender, that's in the Starjoy Gold,
Oh yeah.
or that I was using the other day. And then Crayola, I think, had a lavender. I don't know if they still have it, but they had a lavender that was real, and I think it was called Lilac. That's a real
Okay.
lavender,
Starter Go has a lilac heather. Heather.
but it's not that one. It's Let me see. I got it.
Wisteria.
It's this one. Hold on, I got it right here. It's one of these that's really short. Um, is it this one? Yeah, this one. Sea Fog.
Sea fog, and I look at sea fog on my sheet, and to me it looks like it's pink. I'm sorry, I'm over here looking at my thing. Sea fog right here, 45-BBV. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. But all the lavenders either look too gray or too pink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I didn't even when we were talking about lavenders just now, I saw that, but I looked over it because to me it's not lavender. I mean, a
Right.
lilac.
Yep.
I asked you about lilac, heather, and then wisteria, which really isn't really a lavender, but their mauve looks lavenderish. Is that a word?
Yeah, and I think, do I have that one out too? Because I think I had that one out the other day too, hoping that that would. It's weird. Where's that
And the
mom?
the mauve looks like it's a lavender color. But yeah, lavender is one of those odd colors, I guess. And who else do I have this? There's a name brand that calls themselves lavender, right?
Oh, here's the mauve. This is. I knew I had it out because it looked to me. It's like, oh well, maybe I can use this. Okay, so this is the mauve, and it's not even really mauve. It's
It looks purple. It looks lilac or lavender. Because to me, mauve is more pinkish, pink and beige.
You're doing all kinds of. Hold on.
And let's see, this is the Black Widow. Do they have a name that's called the lilac? Like if I look at these, I would think lilac, pastel purple.
So that's the mauve, and the pencil looks purple, and then that's
Mm-hmm.
sea fog.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and there's
It,
no gray in the sea fog. You think fog, you think like gray. There's no
you would
gray
think
in the sea
so.
fog.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
So that really ties into what I was saying, how important it is to swatch, because even though you can't go by the names on these pencils, because each company may view the pencil being a different color. I knew I had more pages to this. Okay. Yeah, this, even though I cut it down to 2 pages, it's got more. Okay. I do have mine in order. I just have to put the numbers on there, 1 through 300, which, thank you for reminding me of the project. Thank you.
I didn't remind you. You're not supposed to be reminded though.
But it is funny about that. Like, okay, Castle Art, do they have a color that's called light? No, they have a color that's called lavender light. But then when I look at their colors, if I think about a lilac or a lavender, their lavender light looks like mauve in your colors. Isn't that something?
Hmm.
So that's oh, they do have a color called lavender though. They do have a lavender, and that does look like it's lavender. But which is right here. Like that's to me like a that I would think of that as lavender.
That's the color.
No, this one is a Castle Arts, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, I was just flipping through because each company has their own version of lilac and lavender, and they call them different colors and stuff. But that mauve looks to me like it would be a lavender or a lilac. So that's why it's important to do swatch your colors, because there's nothing is uniform. The names and the shades and the colors, it's not uniform. So because you buy something and thinking, "Oh, I got lilac." Well, you that might be pink or blue or a whole bunch of different colors in between.
Yeah. Ooh, that didn't right, did it?
Hmm. And that's why it's also good to have a little piece of paper on the side before you put it on your paper that you're coloring, to test it to see, because the color that they have on the outside of the pencil, it can't be, it doesn't, it's not have to always match what's going to come out that lid.
Right.
I
That I
that hmm
that I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that all the time, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go by the color on the color on the pencil. Mm-mm, girls, why did I? And then when I do it, I'm like, why did I do that? I already know it's not going to be
Because you
the same.
trust them and you think that it would be, but
Mm-mm-hmm.
nope, not the case.
I think Prisma does a good job with that, and also Crayola
Mm-hmm.
and Castle Art. I know some of the companies that have been making pencils for a long time. I think they do a good job with it, but then there's a lot of pencils on the side or other budget pencils that don't do a real good job at that, and or there's certain colors that just don't hit the mark, and maybe that was an issue with the lilac with
Mm-hmm.
amongst other companies too, and they just kind of, nobody said anything, but Prism was like, girl, we making these pencils, we got to tell the peoples.
Mm-hmm.
And because nobody said nothing. Isn't that something? They all were trying to find fillers and replacement colors and stuff, and Prism said, look, this is what's going on. Y'all go ahead and pay $150 for some more of my pencils, but it'll tell you well, our lilac and our lavender is gonna be jacked up because we can't get it together. And they never said anything about all these other companies with the lilac and the lavender. They've been faking it because we own the lilac and lavender. I'm just saying, I don't even know. They called me on the phone, Linda. Christopher Color called me and told me this. I don't know why you laughing. They did. They called me to tell me this because they said, View, I mean, Color and View, we see you on here and you are advocating our pencils, and we really want people to know the information, but we can't say that because we got a lot of disclaimers. We're gonna have to be sued and all that stuff. But we're gonna let your little silly non-coloring can't match a color, two-tone, but we're gonna let you talk about it. And I said, okay. I said, well, can you send me a pencil collection while I do that for?
Yeah, really.
And they said, no, we can't because then that means we're gonna do a contract with you. No, we can't. So just do it on faith. And I said, okay, because I got a whole bunch of people that I hang out with that don't like y'all. And I said, Miss Linda B, I name names, okay? Linda B, get on here and talk smack about them Prismacolors, and then you know who the next name I name? You know who
Bubble,
it is. I
bubble.
Bubbles. I threw Bubbles up in there. Okay, so Bubbles and Linda B will not be getting any products from Prismacolors. I'm just saying. I said Bubbles is a very good colorist also, as well as Linda B, but Bubbles gets on here and she just when she the disdain that she says Prismacolors. But
Yeah.
then there are sometimes she does say Prismacolors and she does say it very positively. But they are very few and far between. And then they asked me, is either one of them ladies, do they like Prismacolors? And I said, oh, bingo, here we go. And I said, well, now that's a whole story. I said, the Bubbles lady, she loves some damn polychromos. That's what I meant to say, polychrome. She loves polychromos, and her work is so gorgeous. She loves polychromos. I said, yeah. She even gave away her prism colors and then had to buy a new set because she had to. And they said, okay, do you have anybody else that you want to turn into us? I said, well, that's enough for right now because the other lady that got some polychromos that I told you about that don't like the damn prism colors, she ain't even opened her pot damn polychromos yet. I couldn't even get that out because I'm tired now. I'm sleepy. And they said, okay, well, thank you. You done a good job. Thank you for your services here on the YT and promoting our products. And I said, you welcome. I said, I saved up. Fought hard to get pencil by pencil to have a whole set of 150. If you could somehow send me a set of them, they can be from Mexico or wherever the hell y'all selling them from. I'll be grateful. They said we can't do that for you because this is not a sponsored channel. You only have 100 people over here. We can't send you nothing for free. And I said, well, I got another channel over there that's like, no, we already saw your other channel because you cuss too much over there. You're over there cussing and dragging people out and fighting and beefing, and we don't know nothing about that. We over into coloring. So when you get your numbers up, you come back and we will revisit this conversation. We might send you a set of daggone uh 48. We're not gonna send you to 72. No, because really don't want you to cut. Because you know what? We got a call from Deb Kirby and from Johanna and from Hannah Carlson. They already told us don't send that witch nothing. We don't want her coloring on a live in our coloring books. And if you send her a whole set of Prismacolor pencils, we're gonna have to just shut you down, Prismacolor Company. That's what I heard. You know I don't lie. Why is Bubbles over here laughing? You know, I'm telling the truth, Linda. You know I never lie, right?
Never.
I don't embellish either.
Okay.
When it comes to art supply, I'm telling the truth. That's what happened. I was on the phone with Prisma, Hannah, Kirby, and Carlson, Bassford.
That's like a meeting in the ladies' room.
It sure was. They jacked me up. They
Coloring
yanked
room.
me by the collar. I'll be back real soon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is a silly conversation. I know I'm a panic killer for you, aren't I? I think I would.
Yeah.
Like, I do like the
No.
lady coloring, but she had the other lady on there, and the lady just be talking about old music and stuff. I don't know what the hell she be talking about. Mhm.
Just fine.
And Bubbles over here with 4 smiley faces. She smiley face us.
I feel like I'm the lady that has catastrophes while online. Had a whole bunch of books tumble over one day.
Well, the soda just now. Now,
Opened up.
Yeah. And didn't you have something spill before? You had something, a marker or something.
No, I don't think so.
That might have been somebody. I thought somebody because I saw. Oh, that might have been Bubbles. No, that was Bubbles because Bubbles don't like nothing on her hands. She don't. No, ma'am. If she opens up a supply thing and something don't look right and it's creating a leakage or some, she does not like her hands stained with nothing. She will stop production.
Hmm.
Isn't that funny how people know what we know with each other's idiosyncrasies? Is that the right word? I think it is.
Yep, that's the word.
Yeah. Look at you. You've been on here for 3 hours.
Have I? Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to get off of here.
Yeah, I probably should too.
Yeah, it's the weekend, so I got to do some old fool la la mess. And I'm
Yeah.
going to go ahead and reconstruct my sandwich. Deconstruct and reconstruct my sandwich from the gas station.
Yeah, did you eat yet? You did,
Well,
right?
I did. I had a little bit of my chicken
The
Alfredo
Alfredo?
that I had. Yeah,
Oh,
because I would have eaten my sandwich as soon as I got in, but then I was like, oh, let me eat this because I don't want to eat it tomorrow.
okay.
Yeah, I ate that little bit of that. I had it pulled it out from the freezer. So,
That's good.
and then I said I had my sandwich late tonight, and that's what this is a planned event.
Okay.
Eat it and drink some water. I can just sleep really good
Okay.
and listen to the foo la la that's going on.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
I know, right? I'm gonna fall asleep doing most of it, and it'll probably be playing while I'm sleeping. And
Ooh, I couldn't handle that. I'd have nightmares.
it
I'd have
depends on who it is. I can deal with some people, but other people I can't. Some people I just cannot. But
or I'd have dreams of beating people up.
well, I do have those violent dreams. I can't deny that.
That's why you leave it on.
Remember, I told you I went to sleep the other night. Threw my wallet away. I threw my wallet over across a bridge or in the water or somewhere. I had like six
Yeah.
wallets because
Wow.
they were begging for cash apps, and that's what each each person that came on or whatever, they was begging for cash apps, and I was like, "Oh, I got to find my wallet. Where's the lilac? Where's the lavender?" And then I just something clicked, and then I just threw my wallet in the water. I don't know why it was water, but it was like I was on a boat floating somewhere, and
Hmm.
I just each wallet. I was just pulling out all these wallets, and I had six, and I just threw them out. As soon as I heard somebody say something, and then I just threw the wallet, and I cussed, and then I threw another wallet, and I cussed. So now that's weird. I, I don't need anybody analyzing my dreams, but if they did, I'm telling you, it would be a little bit interesting.
Oh boy. Well, you do need to watch King Roman's video. If
Okay, I'll put that on.
it's only for one thing, and it keeps happening. That one thing keeps happening. So
Is okay? Is it the one thing that keeps happening? Is it with a particular content creator?
well, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think you'll know once you watch it. You'll know.
Okay, so I'll watch it, and if I watch it and I figure out who it is, and I'm still awake, and I'm not throwing wallets, I'll hit you up in the Bat Cave and let you
Oh,
know. Okay.
okay.
All right. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for entertaining me over here.
You're
I'll
welcome.
talk to y'all later. And if you get a phone call from an international number, it's from Color, Carlson, Bassford, uh, the other person,
Uh oh.
Kirby.
Group
Yeah,
call.
because I name names. Okay. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Bye, Bubble.
Good night, you.
All right.
Keep going. I don't know. I'm going the direction this thing is taking me. Probably my phone died, so I can't. What time is it? I don't even know. Okay, 11:14. I don't know. I just let the colors take me where they're gonna go. I have no idea. I use that palette thingy, but I don't think this is really. Um, it got me started. Oops, can you see what I'm doing? Ah, where? This might as well. One thing, this is really different from somewhat from the other ones I've done in here. So that works. I don't know why, but that's always a goal for me to use a different set of colors for each thing I do. Because in a way, it's kind of like the way that I explore palettes. It's just by picking up a color and trying to make things different from the previous drawings in the book. Plus, I like to make sure I use all my pencils and not just some. That's another thing, too. Or I'll always use just my favorites and nothing else. Hmm. Excuse me, sniffing. That's using brown. Seems to be a brown page. I think that's hard to get in. Some things are fun to color. One Prismacolor I love. Beige. Putty beige. I love this color. Not sure why I did that, but what to do with that part. Probably need a point on this, but I hate sharpening my pencils like when they're new, like haven't been used. I'm so stupid. I wait until it's like, oh, yeah, I guess I have to sharpen it now. I wait until that point. I got a pile of pencils next to me. These colors work nice in this book, on this paper. So, something I found out today is that Alexa actually, the app Alexa from Amazon, actually has coupons in it that you can use at other stores. I just found that out today on my new phone when I was installing Alexa. So you go to the store tomorrow to use those coupons. I don't know what accent I should use for that. No. It says, did I use the coffee? Is that what I used? Oh, pencil sliding. I want to use the metallic. Thought I had another brown. I really don't with this, but I don't know that I want to use. Oh, do I? Maybe I do. Like that. Let's do it to the other side. pressing down kind of hard. I need to blend that out a little bit. Because I had a Starjoy Gold in my hand by mistake. I was like, oh, wait a minute. And they go on differently. Things don't layer on top of them all. Look at that. It's not erasing well either. We'll find a way to cover that up. Somehow, I will make that work. Put in white pen. Then we'll be done. I'll leave that for now. I don't want to fuss with it too much. Boy, that came off weird. Okay. So, things are just bumping around. And I don't know if I moved this. Did I move that? That's probably. Excuse me. Burping again. It's the ginger ale. Okay. So that's where we are with this one. And this is from Serenity, Creative Haven, from Dover Publishing. Serenity coloring book, and it's by Diane. Move up. Diane Pearl. So I don't know if you saw some of her coloring of these images are in here. It's pretty. I like how she did that. I never really looked at those before, to be honest. She has some in the back. One in the back, too. Okay. So that's it for me tonight. Oh, I don't think I did any more on this other than what you saw the other day. But so that's it for me for tonight. Let me go do something else. Maybe go to bed like a normal person, or I don't know, abnormal something. And see you all maybe later this weekend on somebody else's channel, probably, because I don't think I'm going to have time to come live again. But have a good night, everybody. Have a good night, Bubbles.